What's going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another Bring the Juice Colts podcast live stream. Guys, it is the last preseason game for the Indianapolis Colts, and today we have a rematch between the Indianapolis Colts and the visiting Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Last time these two teams played, Tampa came into Indianapolis and was the victor from a come-from-behind win. I got with me my buddy Matt from Inside the Horseshoe podcast. Matt, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm excited for this final game. Hopefully get some revenge from last year. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely, man. Hey, so I know you said you had an announcement you wanted to make. You want to go ahead and do that now?
Yeah, thank you, Derek, for letting me make this here. So just so everybody knows that's watching this is something that has been being planned for, I would say, almost 2 months now. This has been developed, just never could find the right time to officially announce it and let all of you guys know about this. So starting Monday, we will be having a new channel called Grab the Remote on YouTube. Now, what is Grab the Remote? Well, Grab the Remote is where you go to get all your movie info, your TV info, all that good stuff. So Monday through Friday, we're going to have a show called The News. And The News is just talking movie news, TV news, all that good stuff. Saturdays, we have a show. Don't know if it's going to start this upcoming Saturday or the following. We'll update you guys when that happens. But it's going to be a show called Movies We Love, where me and another person are going to sit down and we're going to talk about a movie that we love. Once in a while, we'll change it up and do movies we hate, which is where we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about movies that we hate. Should be a lot of fun. We'll have recap shows as well for some of the new TV shows coming out, like the bigger TV shows, so like House of the Dragon, things like that. And
all
starting next Friday.
Hold on.
I heard myself back up, so I think
that you invite me on there every once in a while.
Yeah. You're definitely more than welcome to come on, for sure. But this Friday, we're going to do a recap show for Rings of Power. Everybody seems to be loving this show based off of Lord of the Rings, the idea of it. We're so excited for all the positivity that we're going to see in the comments. But we're going to have recap shows for things like that. Should be a lot of fun. It won't just be me, though. The guy who actually came up with the idea of doing a movie channel together is Cody Felger. So Cody, of course, from Bring the Juice, he's going to be joining. He's going to be on quite a bit. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'll get the link for you guys. I'm going to share it on Twitter. And, this Monday at noon, we start a new channel.
Hey, absolutely loving it, guys. Make sure you all go check it out. Hey, thank you to the 80 people who are already in here and are watching with us live on YouTube. First, be sure to like this stream, guys. The more of you that like this stream, it helps get it out to more and more people, whether that be Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans or Indianapolis Colts fans who want to watch these games. Make sure you guys go and check that. Make sure to like it, gets it out to more people, and be sure to comment in the comment section if you guys want to talk about something. And again, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Guys, it was a month ago, pretty much a month ago to the date, that we hit 12,000 subscribers on YouTube. And to this moment now, a month later, so close to getting 12,500 subs on the channel. We have nearly hit a 500 sub marker this month.
That's
so
insane.
We highly encourage anyone who is on this that hasn't subscribed on YouTube to please subscribe to the channel. Helps get it out to more and more people, helps grow the channel, and we greatly appreciate all your guys' support. And again, guys, as we talk about through every single YouTube thing, we have a new watching opportunity for you. If you want to watch this game live with me while I do live commentary, like what I do here on YouTube, but actually want to watch the game live, look no further. This link right here that I'm showing on screen, and it's also pinned in the comment section, also pinned in the description. You guys follow that link to our playback room. All you have to do is plug in your TV provider, and immediately you'll be able to watch the Indianapolis Colts game live with me while I do live commentary. We have 15 people over on the playback watching right now with us as we speak. And again, once we hit 20 plus average viewers on this stream, then we will be able to start making money. You guys watching the Playback link is helping support us as a channel by watching it over on Playback. Watching it on YouTube, it's great. We love every single one of you. We greatly appreciate it. We also would highly encourage you to go watch it on Playback. Helps us with more supporting the channel as well. So again, we greatly appreciate anyone that follows that link, puts in their TV provider, and has it going forward. So, Matt, we have the Colts versus Tampa Bay. So, obviously not a regular season game, but nevertheless, there's still some stakes in this game, right? I mean, both teams are going to be playing the majority of their starters in what we presume to be the first half of this game. At least that's what we know from the Indianapolis Colts standpoint of things. We don't know about Tampa's side. Tampa will probably keep most of its starters through the first half, maybe not all of them. But, I mean, how do you feel with this feeling like the first half of this game is going to feel mostly like a game?
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's definitely going to feel like a game, or at least as much. It's going to feel as much of like a game as you possibly could make it feel like, because I don't think either team is going to, really show their cards. I think you're going to see more basic plays, kind of like what we saw with the first preseason game. Just because I don't think, Frank Reich or Todd Bowles wants to show too much of their playbook, but I do think it's going to feel like a game for sure, at least for the first half. And then, when Jack Cohn comes in there, then it's going to feel like a playoff game or like a Super Bowl.
And also, again, for anyone that is tuning into Playback right now, just wanted to inform you guys that you are seeing a news channel right now. This is CBS Indy News. Unfortunately, this is just the link that we have to get to watch the Colts game when it goes on. But obviously, being an hour ahead of time, we're obviously seeing the news at the moment. So don't freak out if you're not seeing a game or anything else like this. It usually is much easier in the regular season when you're going to see more of a CBS link instead of seeing the news. But again, guys, be sure to go and hit that Playback link and watch it down there with us. But what do you think of I know JT not playing in this game. That was to be expected. But what's the deal with Nyheim Hines not playing in this game? You think there's a reason why they don't want him playing in this game either?
I think they look at him as one of the more valuable pieces on this offense, and they don't really want to use him too much because they're going to use him in the run game as well as the receiving game. I feel like maybe the reason why they're not playing him is because they're like, hey, we don't need you out there. We don't want to risk you getting hurt. You're our Debo. So that's like the only reason, because he, like, I understand Taylor not playing, but yeah, with him, that's like the only reason why. It's like, I don't know, maybe they don't want to risk an injury with him.
Howard Joe, we have not heard any new updates on Shaquille Leonard right now. Really, there just hasn't been anything that we know of yet. Again, his status for week 1, he could still be available to play in that game. There is still the possibility of that, but at this moment, we don't absolutely know. But like you said, coming out of this game, I think what everybody wants is just less injuries, right? We just don't want any big injuries to happen in this game, especially on the starters front of things. And I know for a fact that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are feeling that way because they've already had 3 significant injuries to their front line as is. Do you think that that could be a scary thing for them right now going into this game? Because obviously they lost Jensen. They lost 2 of their other interior guys. So, they're down bad on the interior of that D line. And, they're going to have to deal with guys like DeForest Buckner in this game for a first half. I mean, do you think that's concerning for Tampa Bay in this first half of this game, knowing that DeForest Buckner is going against mainly backups?
Yeah, I think that is definitely something to be a little concerned, just because, you don't want to risk, if you're Tampa Bay, Tom Brady getting hurt. You don't want to risk that, because who do you have backing him up?
Kyle Trask.
So, yeah, you if you want to make the playoffs, you want Brady to stay healthy if you're Tampa Bay. So I would be concerned if I was them. And honestly, with these guys being hurt and being out, I'm kind of surprised they're even playing Tom Brady. Like, I would have honestly, if I was Bulls, I would say, hey, yeah, we're not playing Brady. We're not going to risk him getting hurt. He hasn't been here all that long because he's been doing things with family. Or as, BK says, family. But we're not going to, we're not going to risk Tom Brady getting hurt, is what I would do if I was Todd Bowles in Tampa Bay. But yeah, I mean, Trask was good in Florida until he lost Kyle Pitts and another receiver he had. Then he looked like trash.
Yeah, I think that the reason they're getting this is due to the fact that, one, obviously he was gone for those 10 days, so at the end of it, I mean, that's one of the many reasons why he's playing a little bit of this game. And on top of it, he also has a bunch of new weapons this year, right? I mean, they got a bunch of new wide receivers on the back end of this roster that need some acquaintance with him. So, I mean, they need to be able to fix things up a little bit. And I can understand why it is that they would, want him to play out there a little bit. But, I talked with some Bucs podcasters yesterday, and they think that you'll probably only see Brady for a quarter if they had to guess. They don't think he's going to play for the full first half. It's a different situation with Matt Ryan and Tom Brady in that instance. But nevertheless, still be interesting. What's one thing you want the Colts to be able to do better in this game than what we have seen in the first 2 weeks? I know a couple issues that the Colts have had. Is there something that you think the Colts need to be able to do in this game to give you some kind of hope for the season opener?
Block better is what I want to see. Block better.
Are we talking about run blocking or are we talking about pass
everything?
Everything. Okay.
I want better blocking from our depth guys. I'm confident in our starters. Matt Pryor, I would like to see him be a little more consistent. Like I seem to be, I don't know. I seem to be more on Matt Pryor's side than other people. Like, I'm more confident in him than most people are. But I want to see him go out there and just do a good job because he's our left tackle, at least until Ryman passes him. But I just want our offensive line to protect all of our quarterbacks. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, Gregory Hickory bringing out the important stat here. The important talking point is Matt Hawk being in this game. Obviously, for the Colts, not having Rigoberto Sanchez anymore. So now you have a new punter, Matt Hawk. At the end of the day, you just want to see him be consistent, right? I mean, you don't want to see the 30-yard punts or the 80-yarders into the end zone, right? We want to see guys continuously put them inside their own 30-yard line, making it easier for our defense. We want to see consistency. That's the important thing.
Yeah. Is his name Hawk? Is that how you say his last name?
Yeah, that's how you say it, Hawk.
Okay, because I've been saying Hack. I've been saying Hack.
Yeah, I said that before when it first came out, but it's actually Hawk. Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually Hawk, how you say it. Hey, guys, we only have 36 or 37 likes on the stream right now, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. We have 111 people in here right now. Let's get this stream to over 50 likes, guys. Come on, keep it up. And thank you to everyone who is watching on Playback as well. Make sure you follow that link in the description or in the comment section of this video. Just put in your TV provider, and you can watch the game live with me while I do my commentary.
Yes, I don't want to have to use 20 of my YouTube accounts to like it up. So come on, guys. Let's like this.
Because he's got 20 different emails, folks.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
That's all designed for different things.
Creating new emails every day.
It's all for different things. Personal email.
No man needs 20 emails.
An organized man does.
No, not even an organized man needs 20. Like, freaking Kevin O'Leary, one of the richest men in the world, only has 2 phones. Okay, he has a business phone and a work and a life phone. Okay, so the life phone is for friends and family. The other one is all his business. Every single person that he's in business with. Okay, so
but he doesn't have.
I appreciate it, man. I saw you earlier on the Playback stream, so I greatly appreciate that. Make sure you tell everybody else, man, to hop into Playback so you guys can watch it live with us.
Yes.
Let me see here. Yeah, so I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you, Matt, in the blocking better aspect of things, because I understand that, it's not going to look as good as what it probably will be in the regular season because, yeah, you don't have all your starters working right away. And yeah, Jonathan Taylor's not running the football. So how Jonathan Taylor runs is a different story than how Philip Lindsay does it. But at the end of the day, we saw it. It's one of the Matt's lived 20 different lives. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I didn't realize you were as tall as you were when I first met you that last year.
Yeah,
I didn't expect you to be 6'4".
Yeah, I mean, I shrunk a little too, I think.
No, you didn't.
I think I did.
No, you didn't. We don't shrink at this age, Matt. We only grow up.
Well, I guess I'm not going to be here for much longer then, because I was like 6'5" or 6'6" in high school. Now I'm 6'4".
Hey, Anthony, go into the comment section. Go into our comment section. There is a link at the top of this comment section that's pinned. Follow that link, put in your TV provider, and you can watch the game live with me on Playback. We have 20 people over there right now, so I greatly appreciate everyone on Playback that's watching. It's in the description of this video as well. As a matter of fact, I'll even post it right here, right now, so I can put it up. Make sure you follow this link. Everyone here in YouTube that's watching, make sure to put in this link, go to your TV provider, and watch it live with me when the game actually shows up. But I don't even remember what I was talking about now. Talking about Matt, I think you're muted.
Yeah, I muted myself when I took a bite of my chicken.
Yeah, you were talking. I couldn't hear you. Wasn't I talking about blocking better? Yeah, I was blocking better with the running backs. Yeah, the Colts, haven't the Colts only ran for they've only ran for 80 yards in this preseason so far? And that's it? Sam Ellinger is our second leading rusher behind Philip Lindsay.
Yeah.
And that's bad, dude. And that's bad. The pass blocking's been okay, but the run blocking has been atrocious, especially for our depth guys. So, something needs to happen there.
Yeah. I thought especially last game, it was just bad all around.
Yeah. The Lions game especially was terrible, and especially on the defensive front. And that's what scared me the most, was that you got guys on that second unit that were starting in that game, especially in the interior, that you're wanting to be your primary depth pieces. And those guys are getting ran over. Curtis Brooks, Eric Johnson, RJ McIntosh, whatever his name is, the other one, Boward, I think was his name. Yeah, he was getting ran over. They were getting ran over in the middle, and every single time that they were running for 8, 10, 15 yards every time. It's bad when opposing teams like the Lions, or not even the Lions run the ball very efficiently, but the Bills outran the Colts in that first preseason game, and that's very concerning.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't good. The Bills, they were better at the run game than us, and then the Lions had 140 yards more.
Oh, easy. I think they had over 150 in that game.
They had 174, but they had 140 yards more rushing than what we had.
Yeah, terrible.
It was just ridiculous.
And I like this question while we're on the topic of linemen. Do you guys think Leatherwood from the Raiders could be a good development? I'll be honest. I think putting him back at guard would honestly be a great idea as a depth piece, because even if you traded for him, you wouldn't have to give up much for him because they're going to cut him anyway. You could give him up a late round draft pick for him. And I think moving him to guard would honestly be much better for him, because I think he's athletic enough, but I don't think he's in a very good technical tackle. So I think that it would be better idea for him to play on the inside, where he can use that massive frame of his to be able to keep guys in front of him.
Right. I wouldn't hate it if we signed him, just kind of looking at some of his numbers. Obviously, tackle's different than guard, but last year he had 8 sacks allowed, which is not great. You know, you don't want to see that. But I mean, I don't know, maybe Derek's right. You know, you move him over to guard and maybe that changes how he plays and maybe he's much better at that position. You know, and also maybe he just needs a change of scenery. You know, maybe he goes to Indianapolis and he looks much better. You know, maybe,
We've
you
seen
know,
players do that before. Sometimes they get drafted into a bad situation. But
yeah,
hey, I mean, also for people who are watching on Playback and are watching on YouTube, I don't know if you guys noticed, but new flag
yes,
set up.
it's a nice flag.
The first time that I'm showing it off to anybody. So anyone that is watching, you're being graced by the presence of the reminder that 16 years ago, this team won a Super Bowl, and we're looking to get back there at some point.
Yes.
So
Yes.
at least we can say that. And there's about 4 or 5 other teams in the NFL that can't say they have one of those.
Yes.
Okay. So
and 3 of them are in the AFC South.
Somebody just remember.
Yes. 3 of those teams are in the AFC South. Which is nice.
Yeah. Is that true? The Texans, the Jags, and the Titans all don't have one? Good Lord.
It's great. Love it. Brandon, he wants me to answer this. I saw him ask earlier, and then I think we went to the Leatherwood thing. He said, I'll pull it up. Or I guess I can't pull it up because
Talk about this.
there we go. He says, do we go for the first half win or just work on our plays and techniques? My thoughts, and if we get destroyed on the board, would I be okay with it? First half only. I mean, I don't want to get destroyed personally. I would like us to win the first half, but it's not the end of the world to me. I want us to work on our techniques, work on the plays, continue to get that chemistry formed with everybody. Just, you know, get used to everybody still. Take advantage of the first half. And as far as getting the starters in there and just, you know, try to avoid starting off slow once we get to week one. I just want us to work on that technique, the plays, chemistry, all that good stuff. So if we win the first half, that's a plus as long as we achieve those other things I want to see us do. But that's how I look at it.
I fully expect to see a lot of passing in this game because you want to see how this offense looks with Matt Ryan as the quarterback and see where you stand going up against a really good defense in Tampa. So
yes, and I would also like to see Strawn and Patman get in there too.
Yeah, they
play with Matt Ryan.
Some in the late half, and you'll definitely see him in the second half for sure. No question about that. But again, guys, make sure to like the stream if you haven't already. Have over 110 people in here. Make sure to like the stream on YouTube if you can. Make sure to comment. Make sure to subscribe, guys. We are only 32 subs away from 12,500 subs. Would greatly appreciate if anyone hasn't subbed to the channel, be sure to do that. And again, make sure to follow the Playback link that's in the comment section on the YouTube stream or in the description of this stream and be able to make it into Playback. All you have to do is plug in your TV provider. Now, when we're going into the rest of this offense, I mean, I think I saw somebody say who wins the last receiver job. What do you think about that? You know, I mean, we know who the top 4 are, but you know, if the Colts decide to keep 6 guys, which they might actually do that this year, who do you think ends up getting the last few spots there?
So I think if it's going to be 5, I think Patman wins that spot only because Strawn has missed most of training camp, and it seems like Patman is turning it up and looking pretty good as we get to the end of training camp and I guess the end of the preseason. I assume we're going to keep 6. That's what I'm assuming because we're only going to have 3 tight ends is what I'm thinking. So I think it's going to be Strawn who wins that number 6 spot, and then Patman's going to get the 5th. But I think both of them are going to play about the same as the other.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be very interesting to see what they end up doing. It'll be also interesting to see who is not playing in this game for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I know I've heard that Russell Gage is not going to play in this game. I heard that Chris Godwin is injured again, so he won't be playing.
Right.
We'll see what happens. Testing out my new setup tonight. Got a projector, recliner, drinks, and making wings. Got to make sure it's good to go for the boys this season. Hey, tactful. Hey, I appreciate it, dude. Hey, make sure to follow that link and put my stream on Playback up on that giant projector. That would look really awesome. Russell Gage isn't even practicing. Yeah, I've heard he's been gone for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, something like that. It's crazy. But he also, the real Mr. Colt, he or she, they also had a good point, kind of above Stubbo's comment. Really good point that I think we need to bring up. It's right above Stubbo's comment on YouTube.
What's I don't.
It's below Adam's comment. There.
Is this right here?
Yeah.
Hey, obviously, yeah. I mean, listen, it's just facts. If you guys are offended by this setup right here with the picture and the sign and this sign, you know, I mean, you need to question your Colts fandom, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. So like it up, guys.
Like it up. Follow the Playback link in the comment section or in the description and watch this game live with me. We got about a little over half an hour until this game actually kicks off. So obviously today, as we were mentioning before we hopped into the stream, today was college game day. First weekend of college football. Not many games today, but there were some games. You know, we talked a little bit about it right beforehand. Was there anything that kind of caught your eye so far through what we've seen on college game day so far today?
I mean, Nebraska blowing it always catches me off guard, especially Nebraska, especially Northwestern.
After that first drive, everyone was saying like, "Oh, Nebraska's the best team in the country," right? I mean, they just made that look so easy, and then sure enough, like it never looked easy for them after that. So.
Yeah, and that's when I fell asleep. Was like after that first drive they had when they scored. I was like, "Oh, gonna fall asleep." Nebraska looks pretty good, and then of course,
hey Josh, make sure to follow the Playback link. Follow the Playback link in the description.
But I will say, I do think, unless Nebraska turns it around and they start winning, because it's not like I don't think they're a bad team. It's just they can't finish. And if this continues to happen, this will be Scott Frost's last year as Nebraska's coach.
Yeah, I know.
He's going to get let down.
We thought Scott Frost was taking Nebraska on a whole new route, but they just they have not been good since he's been the coach with them.
Like they have the potential to, get to the Big Ten championship. Like they have enough talent. It's just they can't finish. Like, I mean, it's like Texas last year. It's like they just never could finish. Like Texas, if they, would have won every game that they were leading in the fourth quarter, Texas would have been 9-3 or 10-2.
Yeah, absolutely.
They just can't finish.
Yep.
And then I
agree.
I think later today during the Colts game, North Carolina's playing, but they're playing a nobody.
Yeah, North Carolina, I think, is playing at like 9:00 tonight.
Yeah. I think they're going to be pretty good this year. I don't think they're going to be great, but they'll be pretty good.
How many sacks on Brady today? I don't know, man. I don't know. All of them. Every single time he goes back, we end up sacking him.
Yes.
I'll say this: if that happened, that'd be dope. But
and just to say, for anybody out there that misheard me and thought I said a lot of sacks, that's not what I said. I said all the sacks.
All the sacks. Every single time Brady drops back, it's going to be a sack.
It's going to be a sack.
Favorite type of wings: buffalo barbecue. I'm a sweet barbecue guy. Now, depending on where you get the wings from, I do like mild. I do like some mild wings because it kicks things up a little bit sometimes. But it depends on where I get them from, because some people's definition of mild is not mild at all.
I should apologize to Adam. I guess Florida A&M is not a nobody.
Florida A&M is a nobody. Okay, they are.
What are they? The snakes, the rattles, the rattlers.
Florida Atlantic.
Florida A&M Rattlers.
I have no friggin' idea.
That's who they are.
Asking the real questions here. Who should be the second quarterback option, Foles or Sam?
The guy that is on CBS, like the news show that's running it, like I'm a straight man, but he has very beautiful eyes. I will say that.
Folks, this is the content you're missing if you're not on Playback. Hey, this is what we're talking about here. You could be watching the news on Playback with us right now. If you're just watching it on the news and then you're watching on Playback, but instead you're just watching us right here. This is it.
Yes. So if the news is back on, I mean, you could go over there and you could see the host with really just pretty eyes. Like that's what I was told by men and women. It's not a gay thing. It's a straight thing as well. You could say that. Okay. I was told by a lot of people. I don't think that's the case anymore. I think my eyes have like gotten worse. Like as far as the
Eyes
look of
have
them.
gotten worse.
The look of them, right? Like they don't look pretty anymore.
Your eyes are like half closed all the time.
Well, it's because I'm high.
Look more and more by the
I'm
moment.
kidding. Well, I'm not even gonna get into it. I don't want to be canceled for what I just almost did.
Bags for short. Why call it that?
A sack bag.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
A sack.
Well,
does he have like a sack of groceries?
Yeah, true. So for offense, we'll stay on offense here for a few more seconds. For wide receivers purposes, like what do you want to see from these wide receivers? Because obviously we know what Michael Pittman's going to bring, but you know, guys like Pierce, Campbell, Doolin, and some of the others, like what do you want to see from them?
I just want to see them create separation, catch everything thrown to them. Don't drop the football. You know, I don't need them to, get 80 yards. I don't need to see that. I just want to see these guys catch the ball, get some separation. That's really all I want to see from the receivers. I want to see
Paris Campbell, man. I want to see him do something. I don't care if it's preseason, but I'm waiting for my boy Paris Campbell to start doing something. I want to see him do it. I want to see him go out there and burn some people. Like what I used to see in the few times that he was out there. I want to see him do that.
Right. I mean, that'd be nice too, but I don't have to. I just want to stay healthy, get separation, catch everything thrown to you.
And I don't think that losing Costanzo was the biggest reason, but it definitely was a setback when you're not good on the left tackle position. That can definitely set your offensive line back a lot.
Yeah, like I'm among the people that believe Eric Fisher came back too early. Like I think that
definitely, and then when he came back, even if he fully got healthy, it just never seemed like he got his confidence back. So if a player's not confident, then that's true. That's how it is.
That's true.
Let's go to the defensive side of things now. Yes. Defensive line wise, what are we looking at? Obviously, Kwity Paye is not going to be playing in this game. Had that bone bruise earlier this week, and Colts dodged a bullet on that, but obviously won't be ready for this week's game, but should be ready for the season opener.
Yeah.
What are you expecting from guys like Yannick Ngakoue and maybe some of these other backups that are going to need to step in now that Paye is gone? Do you think Lewis steps into that role?
I think it's going to be Lewis or it's going to be Dio. I guess it just depends who they feel should be ahead of the other on the depth chart. But I would say as far as what I want to see, I want to see, Yannick, DeForest and other guys just get pressure on Brady. Stop the run. Don't let Tampa Bay run all over you. Get pressure. Force Brady to do something that you don't want him to do. And that's essentially what I want to see. I want to see these guys get pressure. I want to see them stop the run. Don't let them run all over you like what happened last week. That's what I really want to see.
Yep, absolutely agree. I mean, we need to make sure that we're not getting ran over like we did before. And the Bucs definitely like to do that. And, it's going to be difficult because you're going up against guys like Wirfs and some other guys as well that, are really good at stopping the edges. And, it's going to be definitely difficult. And if you let Brady sit back there, he'll eat you apart. And especially with over the middle of the field. So it'll be interesting to see how they do. So,
yes, definitely.
Stewart continuing to be impactful. I certainly hope so.
Yeah,
And
what
of
I wanna
course,
see
our
too.
screen gets frozen. Is it
Yeah, I was
frozen?
gonna say. Yeah, it froze on Bubba. being
Hopefully,
Thompson.
hopefully
So
it fixes here shortly.
should have froze earlier with that newscaster.
No, don't do that.
I will say though, when I said that guy had nice eyes, I noticed the view count went up on playback. So some of you guys were curious.
Some of you guys were curious. Hey, listen, there could be some ladies, beautiful ladies here in the chat
Yeah,
that
there
wanted
could
to
be.
go as well. Okay.
Yeah. But hey,
Who
he
gets
doesn't
an
know.
interception in this game? You think anyone gets an interception? Talk about Blackman, Cross,
Yeah.
Gilmore.
I really want Gilmore to get a pick today.
And playback, people, don't worry. They're fixing the stream right now.
Yes.
It froze, so they're working on getting it back up. So
Yeah.
just give it a minute.
Right.
Sometimes it happens.
Right. But I want to see Gilmore get an interception. That'd be fun to see. Have him pick off Brady would be pretty cool. Is Rodgers not playing today, or is he back?
I don't think he's playing in this game.
Okay, because I would have said him.
Recovering from that concussion that he had.
Right. I will say Julian Blackman gets a pick.
I think Blackman gets it. Hey, yeah. I see how it is. I love it. I want to see that happen. So
yes. I want all the picks too. So
all the picks.
He
doesn't want all the sacks. He wants all the picks too.
I want all the sacks and all the picks. I want both.
Kenny Moore with an interception. Hey,
that could happen too.
Gosh, dang, hurry up, guys! I want to get this stream back up.
And then the real Mr. Colt asked, "Is Face on back?"
Face on his back. Face on his back. He will be playing.
Good.
Rodgers, the fourth corner. Well, I mean, technically, I think he's third corner behind Kenny and Gilmore, but Kenny's more of the inside guy. So you just think of it like the outside corners. You call it that, but I think Rodgers is the third corner.
I would think he probably would be, but I honestly think as far as who's going to get that third cornerback spot, it's close. I think Face on is making a case to get that spot too.
Colts offensive play calling usually goes as follows: one good play followed by 6 plays that make you want to yeet your TV. Yeah, that has been a thing over the last couple years that I have said. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened at the high school game I went to. Had one nice play, and then it was just like, oh, let's run it 50 times, even though we can't run the ball.
What starters aren't playing? Jonathan Taylor, Naheem Hines are the only two that aren't playing right now. Yeah. So Bucks defensive line still pretty good. Oh yeah. I mean, they still got Vita Vea. They got Akeem Hicks, who they acquired. Still a big bulldozer in the middle. They still have Shaquille Barrett, and he's really freaking good. And I mean, it's crazy. They got some good boys over there.
Yes.
What are the boys eating for the game? Pizza. I usually don't eat during the games. So
I got chicken.
Maybe sometimes, like when it gets to be like halftime, I'll just shove something down my throat real quick, but I don't normally eat during the games. I have to
whoa. Derek, what do you do?
Shut up. I'm not getting into that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's okay.
I got Colts 12-5, but after the Leonard injury problem, maybe around 10 or 11. Well, why? Because Leonard's going to be back probably within the first few weeks of the season. I mean, he's played in plenty of games where he's been injured. So,
I have him going 11-6, 12-5. Best case
the video box
13
is not working right now at the moment. I keep asking my guys. I'll keep asking my guys on Discord, what's up? Okay, we're not going to talk about that. No, I'm trying to keep this professional.
Hey, you brought it up. But no, hey, you can like people's eyes and feel one way or the other.
Okay, stop, please.
You can. A lot of straight guys say I had beautiful eyes. That's before I
never once had a man
high
tell me
about
that beautiful eyes.
Yeah. It's you can be whatever you want.
Big game for fries. Yeah, that definitely needs to be the thing. He's gonna be the right guard to start this game, so
Yeah,
we need to see him do a lot more good things.
Yes, true, and we will, Ryan.
I hate getting up at 1 a.m., but it's Colts football. So greetings across the pond. Hey,
nice.
What up, Aaron? Appreciate you.
But
why is it taking so long for them to bring something else back up?
But I don't know. So nothing is currently streaming.
Yeah, it says that right now. I know they took it down, but I'm not getting any new word from them. So
yeah.
I hope I don't have issues like this during the game. I had those before and I didn't like it.
Right. Should be fun. Fun game though. I debated on trying to go. I thought about it. But there's wedding stuff for my aunt going on that everybody that I would have went with is
South Texas. It's hot. It's hot. Yeah. Right now, the temperature as it is right now, 95. It's 95 here right now. So
you'll get used to it.
I'm glad I'm inside. I'll just say that. But but yeah, it definitely is hot here. Even in the mornings when I go for my runs and stuff and deal with all that. Yeah. Like it's still 75, 80 degrees in the morning when I get up and do that. So it's definitely hot for sure.
Right. Yeah, you'll get used to the weather there. I had a friend move there like 6 years ago.
I lived in St. Louis for like 4 months, and that got me used to the heat very quickly. I was working for a ballpark, and I was out in the sun in the evenings all the time, all day long. So I'm used to it by now, but I feel bad for my brother. My brother works for an engineering company, and they freaking work in a solar field all day long. So he's out in the sun all day, catching all them sun rays, and it's just I feel bad for him. Right. He's out there for 10 hours.
Jeez. Yeah, that would suck. That would suck. Anybody that has to work out.
Yeah, I know, DJ. It's not on currently. I don't know what's going on. I assume they're probably going to get it up and running here shortly. Just give me a little bit more time. We just don't have anything streaming at the moment because it froze. So
yeah,
I think they'll get us another link here shortly.
Yes, but yeah. I mean, you'll get used to the weather. It might take a little bit, but you'll get used to it. I almost moved to Texas years ago too.
Just tell everyone you have colored contacts so they know. Hey,
I don't have colored contacts. I don't wear contacts. I don't need glasses. I'm superior with my genes.
What color are your freaking eyes anyway?
They're like a light blue.
Very nice. I wish I had blue eyes.
Yeah. We are superior. Run the country, run the world. Where are they yelling about?
Still just waiting.
Oh, yeah. Have you been to Whataburger yet?
No, I haven't been to Whataburger yet.
Yeah. Say.
I'll hit it up at some point shortly. But
yeah, you gotta. Yeah. I mean, I would you believe it that when I was in California 2 times, I never went to In-N-Out?
I've gone to In-N-Out a couple of times when Mitchell was here the first time and everything else. But
been to Five Guys. I like Five Guys.
I love Five Guys, but there isn't one nearby. Like for me,
that stinks.
I think the closest one's like 45 minutes from me, and I'm not going 45 minutes out of my way to go get Five Guys.
Is there any Canes?
Yes, there is. I actually had that today. Actually,
nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I love Canes. Love Canes, absolutely.
Yeah. I always go there when I'm heading back from like Florida or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I think the Dolphins are gonna be a surprise team this year. DJ, I think they're gonna surprise some people. I think you're gonna see. I think Miami is a wild card team.
Yeah, absolutely agree.
Because I mean, there's 3 spots for the wild card. You know, if you don't win your division, I think Miami gets one of them. You'll probably have a AFC West team, and then probably an AFC North as well. Unless like both Tennessee and the Colts or somebody else in the South and the Colts go out there and win like 10 games.
Yeah.
I just don't see that happening though. Not yet. I think maybe in a year or two. Jacksonville, if Lawrence plays like a lot of people think he's going to, I think Jacksonville will be that team that will fight for the division, but I don't think that's going to happen quite yet. Well, 2 has been exposed a lot. This is his last chance in Miami. If Tua does not have a good year this year, after having a new head coach who's an offensive-minded guy, after getting Tyreek Hill, after improving that offensive line, if he doesn't do anything, yeah, he's done in Miami. But I think he's going to be good.
And don't worry, guys, on Playback, I promise I'm working on contacting the guys to at Playback to make sure we can get the stream up as
something
quickly
happened. Bet Rivers.
We had the stream fall apart on us. It froze. And there we go. We got it back up.
Yeah, Kroger's.
Sweet. Finally got it.
With their crappy animation.
Sweet. We got it.
Cool.
Thank you guys for hanging in there. Again, guys, if you want to watch this game live with me while this game plays, then be sure to follow the link in the description of this live stream or in the comment section. Be sure to go do that. And then you guys can watch this game live with me by plugging in your TV provider in the link, and you'll be able to watch it live. So it's basically like what I do on YouTube, but at the same time, you're watching the game while I'm doing it. So it's a great way for you guys to be able to watch the game with me. All right.
When's Mardi Gras, King Greg? Because I might be around that area in a few months.
Only about 20 more minutes, just under 20 minutes before the game starts, guys. So
and
not much longer. Thank you to the 118 people watching on YouTube right now. Be sure to like the stream, guys. Be sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We are only 30 subs away from 12,500 subs on YouTube. So greatly appreciate you guys doing that. And hopefully this stream will work for me. It did pause again. Certainly hoping that that's not going to be a case going forward.
Right. Now, I will say I'll be on probably for another 5 to 10 minutes. Then I got to get up there. So
sounds good. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate Matt, just like always, hopping in here, doing these live pregame shows with me. He did that all last year with me. So yeah, it's why I'm dearly thankful to him. But if you guys haven't already seen his podcast, be sure to go do that, Inside the Horseshoe Podcast. And like he said, he's going to be dropping a new podcast that he's going to be doing with movie reviews, TV reviews, things of that nature. So make sure you all go and subscribe to him. And he's been a huge help for the channel over these last, basically over the last year and a half, really helped me out last year with the pregame shows and helping out with videos whenever I needed somebody to quickly hop on a video with. So, hey, this man right here, he's the real freaking deal.
Thank you. I always have fun hopping on and joining, talking some Colts football and all that good stuff. It's February 21st. Say something nice about my eyes.
I looked on playback for a split second and I saw that just face right here. It's like, dude, holy cow.
Just
My
right in
parents
there.
are watching the playback stream and they're probably thinking, who the heck is this guy?
All right. They see me sitting here and then I get right up to the camera.
With Derek.
Like, who is that?
He's a friend, okay?
Yes.
And as you can tell, he and I are pretty much a lot alike.
Yeah.
Thank you to the 33 people watching on playback. Thank you to the 120 people watching on YouTube. Greatly appreciate everybody's support. Again, guys, this is the last preseason game before we get into the regular season 2 weeks from now. So close, but it feels so far.
Yes. Can't wait. Well, we got
feel so far away, dude.
Hey, I know. We gotta make that bet though that we talked about a while ago.
Yeah, that's right. I did say that we would bet on the Ohio State Notre Dame game. Yeah,
Gotta make that bet.
We need to figure that out. Yeah, we'll do something off stream. We'll figure it out and figure out what exactly that is. But
yes, I mean, these are two teams that even if it doesn't matter who loses, they both still might be playoff teams. So should be fun. Thank you for the nice comment about my eyes, Aaron J.
Hold on a second, guys. Sorry. Just
there is a super sticker though.
Yeah, they said they were just having some technical issues earlier, but I did see that. Hey, Downtown Brown with a $5 super sticker. GG, he says. Thank you so very much, Downtown Brown, for that. I greatly appreciate it. Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw earlier, but I know that Cody put something out on Twitter. He and I were talking about it a few hours beforehand, and he said that he wants to do a live broadcast at an indie bar somewhere in Indianapolis for the draft next year. I would love that idea. I've had some guys talk about that idea. Thomas Williams, hey, are you gonna show the game? Follow the playback link in the description or in the comment section. Follow that, and then it'll take you to where you can watch the game if you plug in your TV provider.
Yes.
But he did say we're going to try to work out a deal where we can try to rent out a bar for the night when that happens, whether it be all weekend or just Thursday night. But we're going to see if we can try to get a bar to host an event for us where we can do a live watch party of that.
That'd be fun.
I think that would be freaking awesome.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
Hey, Matthew, I appreciate it, man. Hey, absolutely. I would love to do it. I mean, honestly, like I'm thinking like, maybe we can do like, a stipend where like, $50 gets anyone in and they can have like any of the food and drink that they want, being able to do something like that. And obviously for a chance for everyone to be on stream with us and, be able to do interviews with fans and everything else and just be able to watch the event live while everybody's just having a good time. That would be freaking awesome.
Oh yeah. Be lots of fun. That would be something that would be fun to attend for sure.
Video boss on playback. Did you see that comment too?
No, let me go back. And thank you, video boss.
Good Lord.
Thank you.
I see you open your eyes enough. I actually see the blue.
Well, I have 3 lights just in my face. So I think that's playing part of it. But yeah, I have a light there, I have a light there, I have a light here, and I'm probably going to get a 4th light too.
Jesus, bro.
I have some lights in the background.
That electricity bill about to go up though.
Yeah, it's all plugged into the computer. So
who's the starting left tackle week 1? I don't have complete trust in the whole line. Hey, I mean, it's going to end up being Matt Pryor.
Yeah, at least for the start of the year, it's Matt Pryor. And then we'll see how Ryman develops.
It doesn't matter if your thing's plugged into the computer. Your computer still needs to have that much electricity going through it to be able to power all those devices. Still going to cause more.
To an extent. It depends how strong your computer is.
True that. I don't know what kind of computer you have.
It's a Mac Mini, the M1 chip. Super fast. Love it.
Love it. I love my Dell computer, you know?
Yeah.
My dad helped me pick it out. He deals with computers all the time, so he knows what kind of computers run faster than others. So honestly, like all I need this computer for is being able to do these live streams. And obviously it's cool enough that I can have two different things up at the same time, which is really awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be upgrading my computer probably next year. Once like all the graphics cards are easier to buy. I'm going to start doing that so I can just have a super beefy computer and be able to just have a stream with as many people as I want in it. If I was going to run it through OBS.
And again, guys, for the 100 people watching on YouTube, and thank you to the 50 people watching on Playback. If you guys want to watch this game live with me, be sure to go and follow that link for the Playback link. Make sure that you guys go into that. You guys can plug in your TV provider and you'll be able to watch the Colts game live with me. So greatly appreciate you guys doing that. You said you got to get going, right?
Yeah. Say I got to hop off. Since the game's about to start. So, had a lot of fun. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Obviously Derek is going to continue to stream, so don't leave because me leaving. Yeah, thank you for having me on. I always enjoy this, and yeah, we're gonna have to definitely do that that bet off screen.
All right, sounds good. We'll make sure we do that.
Alrighty.
Video says bye beauty eyes.
Hey, thank you.
Later, dude.
Thank you. All right, later, guys. And next time, I promise my eyes will be like wide open, and you'll be able to see better. So, all right, see everybody.
All right, guys. Let me fix this. Let me fix that up, and then I want to make sure that I get this fixed up as well. Getting some of the banners fixed up here before we hop into this. Be a much more seasoned pro once the games actually start up, but don't worry, I promise we'll be all right. Thank you to the 56 people watching on Playback right now. Greatly appreciate that. There we go. That'll be a little bit better. What up, Kato? You ready? Yeah, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. I'm excited for this game. I'm excited. I'm honestly antsy. I just want the regular season to be here already. You know what I'm saying? Regular season just needs to get here, you know? Game starts in about 5 or so minutes. They got the flag out there right now as we speak, and we'll have the game going here shortly. Again, guys, if you're just tuning in on YouTube, you guys can head over to the Playback link in the description or in the comment section, and you guys can watch this game live with me while watching on Playback as long as you have your TV provider information. Cool. You know, I definitely could. The only problem I have with it is that if I did that with YouTube, the only problem I have with that on YouTube's sake is if I put the volume up on the stream for Playback, then it would cause my video to get demonetized on YouTube, and it can get copyright claimed. I don't want to have to do that if I don't have to. So been following you since the end of last season. I must say you really have helped the offseason fly by with your continuous coverage of the team. I appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate that, Stubbo. I greatly appreciate that, man. Very kind words. Greatly appreciate that. Thomas Williams won't let me sign in. But just make sure that your TV provider information is right. I think that's the only reason why. But thank you to the 100 people watching on YouTube, and thank you to the 60 people watching on Playback. Greatly appreciate it, guys. Stream should be starting in a few minutes. Game should be starting in a few minutes. I'll be back in about 60 or so seconds. Gonna go talk to my brother real quick. But I'll be back in 60 seconds, guys. Don't go anywhere. Game starting up very, very shortly. I'm back. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry. Hey, Dad, I like the Buckeye profile picture there. I like that. Hey, thank you to the 75 people watching on Playback. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. We have live coverage here for the Colts versus the Buccaneers preseason football game, the last preseason game of the NFL season before we get into the regular season. Going to be a fun one, guys. And thank you to everybody on YouTube. Julian, friend, I love this podcast. Thank you, guys. Hey, Julian, thank you so very much for doing that. I greatly appreciate it. Again, guys, this is the last game before the regular season. Last chance to see some of these players in action before the regular season starts. And a lot of players' futures depend on this game. So it'll be very big and very interesting. Both teams are going to have some of their starters playing in this game. Noah Saunders, if you want to watch this game live with me, go to my Playback link in the description or in the comment section. You can watch this game live with me on Playback. All you have to do is plug in a TV provider and you'll have it going. Less than 5 minutes, guys. We should have this game up and ready to go. Who's everyone looking at in this game? I've seen some people talking about Mike Strawn. I've seen a few people talking about some other defensive players. Right now, they're currently doing the national anthem. So in about 5 minutes time, we will have the game up and ready to go. Cato looking at Nick Cross. Hey, I love it, man. Love it. Matthew saying I'm watching the O-line. Hey, I love it. Yannick gonna get a sack on Tom. I love it. Jody, Dio Dangbo. Hey, I'm gonna keep an eye on him too. Needs to have a big game. Tom is gonna get picked by Nick if he gets time at the starters. Hey, if that happens, then you know Nick Cross about to be starting. You know that damn well. Thank you to the 80 people watching on Playback. Thank you to the 130 people watching on YouTube. Thank you guys so very much. Hey, everyone on YouTube that is watching currently and would like to watch the game live with me, please be sure to go and follow the Playback link in the comment section that's pinned at the top or in the description of this video. Plug in your TV provider. You get to watch this Colts game live with me while I do this live commentary. It's a great way for you guys to watch the game with me while I do this. But thank you guys, everybody who is here. No. Alec P. Hey, I love it, man. I want to see Pierce do something too, man. Darius Flowers or Tony Brown. Yeah, Flowers has been really good this offseason. And as an undrafted rookie, you know, he's got a lot of great things going for him. Can't comment in the Playback. That's odd. That's odd. I don't know why that is, but if you can at least watch it there, I hope that you'll be able to at least watch it. Don't know if you'll be able to do that or not. Hey, Cody, you know what's up, man. You know what's up. But hey, thank you, everybody. How do they fold that thing up? Hey, the flag gets folded up the same way every time. It just gets crossed, then flipped, then crossed back over and a triangle, flipped over, same way, just the whole way there. Lucky MC saying being out of state, this is the only way for me to watch. Thank you for letting me know on your YouTube channel, Derek. In YouTube chat, I'm Josh. You see my comment and told me how to watch. Hey, I appreciate it, Josh. Greatly appreciate it, man. Thank you to the 100 people in Playback right now. Thank you guys so very much. The most people we've had on a Playback stream so far since the first week that we started doing this. So I greatly appreciate you guys doing this. Hey, and thank you to everybody on YouTube that is watching. Again, follow that Playback link if you want to watch this game live. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. Hey, Colts 101. I feel you, dude. I feel you. Game should be starting up any minute now. Just have to wait. Odin, hey, listen, man. I love Aaron Donald, okay? I love that he has that fire in him, but the problem with this is the fact that he's not going to get suspended for this because the NFL has stated that since it was in a joint training camp practice that they don't have, not that they don't have the authority, but that they don't have to get involved in something like this. And of course, they're not going to suspend him if they have an out, right? And then for the Rams, of course, they're not going to suspend him. Why would they suspend Aaron Donald? Right? Especially when your first game is against the Buffalo Bills. So at the end of the day, nothing's going to happen to Aaron Donald, even though it definitely should, because Myles Garrett got suspended 6 games for throwing a helmet at Mason Rudolph's head. Aaron Donald should be getting a 6-game suspension as well for throwing multiple helmets at multiple Bengals heads. So at the end of the day, that's my feelings on it. You know, if you're going to be throwing out punishments, be consistent, right? But we know that's not going to be the case. I'm definitely in Cowboys country. I'm in both, but like, you know, it's going to be, it's both at this point. Hey, if I do have any mods in here in the chat, make sure to block the spammers, like the bots that come into here. Greatly appreciate it. And Jim Brown, yes. Let's go. Go Bucks. Can't wait to see our O-line versus your D-line. Hey, oh, you live in Cowboys country too? Hey, I love it, man. Hey, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to see how the Colts and the Bucks line gets involved with each other. It's going to be awesome. As Bruce Buffer says, it's time. Hey, don't get me started, dude. I love doing that. I love doing the impression of Bruce Buffer. I love that. It gets me hyped all the time. It's time. It's blue. Watch out for the pie. All right. Blanket ship is going out. The Colts kickoff team is coming on. So Tampa Bay is going to get the ball to start. Time is 7:40 Eastern. And the Colts kickoff is just about to be underway. Thank you again to the 97 people on Playback and the 145 people on YouTube. And the kick is underway. And here we go. Blankenship kicks it. It is going to be returned by the Buccaneers. And he is breaks one tackle, but gets brought down at the 21-yard line. Oh, and it looks to be somebody is down on the field right now. That looked to be number 33. Couldn't tell who that was. Give me a second here, guys. Couldn't tell by the number. I can't tell. It looked to be number 33, Armani Watts. That would certainly stink if that's Watts for a lot, because, I mean, Watts is our backup safety. One of our backup safeties there. Would hate to see him down. But they are going to a commercial break while... Yep, they're going to commercial break while they attend to Watts. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Well, Watts, it looked to be, was in on the tackle and was holding something on that right side. I don't think it was a lower injury. I think it was something in the arm or the shoulder. Certainly hope that is about as bad as it gets. Frank Reich out to check on Watts. Said he's leaving the field on the cart now. Shoot. Well, that is certainly not good. Apparently, yeah, it was his lower body. Wasn't able to put any weight on his lower body at all. So apparently that doesn't look good. Shoot. That is not a good sign. Yep, he is being carted off at the moment. As we know, guys, Tyquan Lewis is already in for this game because of Kwity Paye with a bone bruise. And the other two players not playing in this game today are Jonathan Taylor and Nyheim Hines. So Watts is being carted off as we speak, as the defense and the offense come out. This game is officially about to be underway here. Be sure to like the stream, guys. Be sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Here we go. Two receivers to the left. Tight end on the right. Two tight ends to the right. Brady in shotgun. That looks to be Fournette. Fournette still steamrolling. Gets a big gain, and that's a gain of 12 for a first down. Tackled by Nick Cross. But Fournette, who was being talked about in training camp this year for being overweight, but looked just fine in that series and ran through two tackles for a 12-yard game. Brady in hurry up. Brady going to throw it across the middle, and it's dropped. That was Tyler Johnson, the third-year player out of Minnesota. First incomplete pass for Anthony Hurt. That was Armani Watts. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the right. Brady still in shotgun with Fournette. Brady looking, throws it across the edge, and it's batted away by Gilmore. Mike Evans on the coverage, and there's going to be a late flag, and Evans is going to say it's defensive pass interference, and it looks like that's going to be the case. Gilmore thinking it was a pass interference on Evans, but The refs are going to say there's pass interference on Gilmore. I don't know about that. I couldn't see the back end. I don't know, but two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the right as well. Brady now under center. He's going to hand it off to Fournette. Fournette gets hit in the backfield, and he's tackled right at around the line of scrimmage. Shrug off the tackle attempt by Stewart and was able to bulldoze forward enough for back to the original line of game. The Bucs hurrying up. Thank you to everybody watching. Brady takes a snap, throws it towards Evans again, this time towards Gilmore, and this time it's incomplete. Evans couldn't quite reach it, so that's another incomplete pass. Tom Brady, one of the best, if not the best quarterback of all time, spent the last 2 weeks not at camp for a personal reason that we still don't understand, but nevertheless is now back with Tampa. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 coming up. Ball at the 44-yard line of Tampa. Just under 14 minutes. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gronk in shotgun with Fournette again. Still only 4 coming. Brady throws it, and it's to Brait. Tackled by Bobby Okereke after a 6-yard gain, but that is not going to be enough for a first down. Great play there by Okereke. And the way it looks is that the Bucs are going to have to punt it away. Good defense there by Okereke. Even though Brait made the catch, Okereke was right there to make the open field tackle, and there was nowhere to go. They're going to actually go for it, and it's to Johnson, and Nick Cross hits him across the middle, but that's a first down after a gain of about 10. So Tampa just moving quickly. No time in the huddle whatsoever. They are just moving quickly. A quick slant across the middle, and Johnson makes the catch. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Brady in shotgun. He's going to load it back, and it's to number 85, and that was the wide receiver Julio Jones, his first catch. And that's another first down, and now the ball is inside the 20-yard line. Brandon Faison in the coverage, but never brought Julio down. Ball's at the 19-yard line of Indy. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on the other side. Oh, and great tackle there by Gilmore. Oh, and they're saying he was down. That was number 1, Jalen Darden, the wide receiver out of North Texas. Great open field tackle there by Gilmore. Closed quickly and made a great tackle after a gain of maybe 2. Almost lost the ball at the end there, but he was down before losing the ball. But great tackle there by Gilmore. "12 minutes left in the first quarter. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Brady in shotgun with Fournette. Brady gets the snap. Throws it down to Fournette. Fournette falls to the ground, tackled by a plethora of Colts after a gain of 2. So it'll be 3rd down and 6 coming up. Bobby chirping at Fournette a little bit at the end there. But Brady getting the ball out quickly, not giving any chance. Third down and 6 coming up. Brady under center. Actually in shotgun now. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Fournette still in the shotgun with Brady. Colts showing blitz. Only sending 4. Cameron Brate with the catch, and he's down at the 11-yard line, but he's still shy of the first down. Actually, they're going to mark him at the 12, so he's 3 yards shy. Tackle made by Kenny Moore and Bobby Okereke. Great open field tackle there by Kenny, who was being blocked by Johnson on the outside edge, but got an arm out and was able to trip up Brate. So it looks like the Bucs are going to finally kick a field goal this time. Not going to risk. And Ryan Suckup comes out. He's 1 for 1 this preseason already. This will be a 39-yard attempt here. Kick is up, and it is good. So Tampa Bay does score, but it only ends up being 3. So the Bucs take a 3-0 lead over Indianapolis on the first drive with 10.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Colts having a lot to deal with right there. That was a lot. Thanks for streaming. I'm at work and can't watch the game. Hey, Samuel, I appreciate you, man. Hey, if you want to watch this game live with me, thank you to the 187 people on YouTube watching right now. If you guys want to watch this game live with me, follow that playback link in the description of this video or in the comments section. You do that and you plug in your TV provider. You can watch this game live on playback with me. But the Colts really having a lot of difficulty there trying to keep up. The Buccaneers were going fast paced. No time to react. No time for the Colts defense to get set. Well, I mean, and in all honesty, Jay, I mean, Brady's getting the ball out quick. I mean, the Colts don't really have a ton of time to get to Brady because Brady's letting go of the ball really freaking quick. Andrew, yeah, we'll be able to watch the streams with BTJ all season. Yeah, absolutely, man. And hey, if you want to watch it with playback and be able to watch the games live with me while I do this, then yeah, absolutely. There will be these all season. Every single game, there should be one, or at least 90% of them, except for the ones that I do go to. Hey, let's go Colts, man. Yeah, that wasn't PI. Yeah, my brother told me that was extremely soft. Yeah, Brady is an artist. Yeah, he just knows not to hold on to the football too long, you know? Almost every pass is out in under 3 seconds. Almost every one. That's how you do it, man. All right, the Bucs about to kick it off here. And there it goes. And they're not going to return this one. That was Kiki QT in the back. Here we go. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the left, tight ends on the right. Deion Jackson in the backfield with Matt Ryan. Ryan takes a snap. He's going to dump it to Jackson. Jackson gets about a 5 yards down at the 30 before being pushed out of bounds. Most fans don't like Tom Brady. What do you think of him? Well, I don't like him either because I'm a Colts fan, but I mean, I got to respect the fact that he's the GOAT. You know, I mean, I got to understand that. D-Knox, I understand, man. There's just no volume because I have to commentate it. I can't use it on YouTube. 2 receivers to the left and right, tight end on both sides. Matt Ryan gets it. Matt Ryan steps up into the pocket. He's going to actually scramble and then gets down at the 40-yard line. So that's a gain of 10 yards by Matt Ryan and a first down for Indy. Great play there for Matt Ryan. People questioning how Matt Ryan is with his maneuverability and how he'd be able to get out of the backfield if he needed to run. And that just shows you right there. He has the ability to take off and get a few yards if you need it. 1 receiver to left and right, tight end on both sides. Ryan under center. He's going to hand it off to Jackson. Nowhere to go, and he's brought down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Shaq Barrett and a couple other Buccaneers who are back there as well. It'll be 2nd down and 10 coming up. Again, this big defense by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's very difficult to run the football on them as is. And with, having, the fact that the Colts don't have their 2 main running backs, this is going to make it even more difficult to run the football. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on the right as well. Jackson in shotgun with Ryan. Just under 9 minutes. Ryan surveying, and Ryan gets sacked across the middle by Levante David. David with a huge sack there, and it's going to be 3rd and long coming up. David on the delayed blitz and crossed the center's face. Danny Pinter did not see it. And David with a big sack there. 3rd down and 17 coming up. Jackson was not ready to pick up the blitz at all either. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ryan in a shotgun with Jackson. It's going to be a screen pass to Michael Pittman. Pittman gets down to the 41-yard line. That's a gain of 7, but not enough for the 1st down. And the Colts are going to have to punt it. And in comes the newly acquired punter for the Colts, Matt Hawk, who was acquired from the Buffalo Bills recently, with Rigoberto Sanchez tearing his Achilles just this last week. Hawk's first punt is up, and it's a booming punt, and it's going to be caught at the 9-yard line back there by Darnell as well, or by Darden. And so there's 7.5 minutes left in the first quarter, guys. I'll be back in 60 seconds. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't go anywhere. We back. We good. Thank you to the 193 people watching on YouTube. Thank you to the 94 people watching on Playback. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yes, David, it's at commercial right now. But again, guys, if you want to watch this game live with me, hit that Playback link in the description or in the comment section. Be able to watch this game live with me while I do this. See if the Colts defense can step up in a big way this time. Still only 3-0. Doesn't look like Brady's out there now, or Fournette. So Kyle Trask is going to come in, or Blaine Gabbert actually is in now. So that was it for Brady and Fournette and a couple other guys. 2 receivers to the left, tight end to the right. And Grover Stewart has a chance to make the tackle, and it's a big loss. Grover Stewart and a couple other Colts defenders there. But Grover Stewart, again, blowing up his offensive lineman assignment and absolutely stumping the running back before he even had a chance to go anywhere. We talked about it in the pre-show that this Tampa Bay offensive line is missing some starters, has a bunch of guys who are not going to be starters in this game or weren't going to be starters before the injuries came in, and Grove has been absolutely destroying people. Another run, and Grover again with the tackle for a loss. Another huge loss, and that is at the hands of Grover Stewart again. 2 straight plays of Grover Stewart just absolutely destroying his blocking assignment, and another tackle for a loss. What a play. What 2 big plays by Grover Stewart. It is 3rd and 17, and that is all because of Grover Stewart. Again, the offensive line this year is going to be very disappointing for Tampa Bay. 2 receivers to the right, 2 tight ends on the left. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Ball at the 3-yard line. They're going to run the ball again. And Grover Stewart with another tackle for a loss. Ball down at the 2-yard line. Grover Stewart just made 3 tackles for a loss with the help of Yannick Ngakoue. And that is 8 yards lost by Grover Stewart, who just would not be blocked on that drive. Holy cow. What a play. What a drive by Grover Stewart. Make sure y'all go watch this game live with me on Playback. Follow that link. 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. 4th down and 17. Ball at the 2-yard line. Punting it out of his own end zone. Colts going to return this. Kiki QT. It's a booming punt. Gets it to 35. QT gets about 8 yards on the play. And the Colts will get great field position at the 43-yard line, their own 43, and the Colts offense coming back out. What a drive. Grover just absolutely destroying the offensive line of the Buccaneers on that drive. Hold on a second. Grover Stewart just putting on a clinic. Told it. I said it before that this offensive line is going to struggle. They have a bunch of guys missing on the interior of their offensive line, and Grover Stewart is just manhandling them right now. It's just how it is. Huge grow. No, that wasn't on Quentin Nelson, guys. I mean, he's on the other side. He's trying to focus on this side. Pinter was pushing his guy over, but didn't keep his eyes up for anyone else coming across his face. That was on Pinter and on Jackson too, because Jackson wasn't blocking anyone on that drive. Hopefully this time around, the Colts will get some better protection, and then Matt Ryan can start throwing the football. Thank you to everyone watching on Playback right now. Thank you to the 103 people watching. Thank you to the 203 people on YouTube. Greatly appreciate you guys. Yeah, it's hard enough to block Grover Stewart. I mean, especially when it's a run play. Grover's huge and he's powerful. And he's fast. Now let's see the offensive line pick it up a little bit. It's kind of maddening that we still have not seen them pass block very well. Colts offense out there now. Matt Ryan under center. Again, Colts with great field position to start this drive. Ball at the 44. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end on the left as well. Matt Ryan going to hand it off, this time to Jackson. Gets a gain of maybe 2 yards, about 1.5 yards there. brought down by, I think it was Vita Vea. It was actually Akeem Hicks. Again, that interior of that defensive line for the Buccaneers, Hicks and Vita Vea, just massive human beings. Hard to block at anyone. One receiver to left and right. Tight end on both sides. Granson now motions to the right. Ryan in shotgun with Jackson. Ball at the 46-yard line. It's going to be a pass. It's going to dump it to Jackson, and that's incomplete. Jackson couldn't hold on, and David was there to break it up right away. Yeah, I agree with you, Adrian. Our offense looks rough without our running backs. Our starting running backs being out it sucks not having our starting running backs in. Hey, Adventure J, quit spoiling. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end on the right as well. Ryan in shotgun. Ryan looking, throws it away, and Mo couldn't catch it. And that's another incomplete pass, and this offense is going to have to punt it again. Offense just cannot get any groove going right now. It just goes to show you again, this team that nobody is feared from the weapon standpoint when Jonathan Taylor's not in there. And the blitzing. I mean, they're blitzing the crap out of the Colts right now. Hawk back to punt now. Another good punt, and he's down at the 9 once again. So far, some great punting from Matt Hawk, the newly acquired punter for the Indianapolis Colts. But now the Colts defense is back out on the field again, just 1 minute later. Blaine Gabbert-led Tampa offense is back out there again. 1 receiver to the left, 2 tight ends, or 2 receivers to the right and a tight end on the right. There's going to be a false start on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Half the distance to the goal. Ball will be at the 4.5-yard line now. Major VR, if you want to watch it on the Playback link, follow that link in the description or in the comment section. Plug in your TV provider, you can watch it. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the left as well. Gabbert under center. They're going to run the ball again and gets a gain of about 2.5, puts him down at about the 7. That was number 29. It was Rashad White. Rashad White, the running back. A rookie out of Arizona State. EJ Speed in there, taking over for Shaquille Leonard. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the left. Gabbert now in the shotgun. He's going to throw it to his tight end across the middle. Tackle made by that looked to be number 57, JoJo Doman, brought down at the 14-yard line. So that's a gain of 7. Doman and it looked to be EJ Speed as well on the tackle. And get everybody watching. 3rd down and 4 coming up. Just over 3 minutes left in the first quarter. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Gabbert in the shotgun all by himself. Colts showing blitz. Gabbert going to let it go, and he dropped it. That was the tight end. Again to the tight end, number 88, Cade Otton, the rookie out of Washington, being used a lot on that drive, but drops it again. And it's going to be 4th down and 4 coming up with 3 minutes left to go. Thank you to everyone who just subscribed as well on the channel. Greatly appreciate it. For the Colts, that was number 25 on the coverage, Rodney Thomas, who came in for the cleanup hit. Again, the Buccaneers have to punt from their own 14-yard line. Punt is away. Good punt. Back to the 38-yard line. QT has a good return, brought down at the 48 of Buccaneers, and the Colts will be in Buccaneer territory for the first time. Just under 3 minutes. The Colts offense struggling so far in this game, hoping to try to find something to get going. Hopefully the Colts offense can get something going here, some kind of consistency, because right now it's just not working. One receiver to the left, two to the right, tight end to the right as well. Now Campbell motions to the left. Ryan under center. Jackson in the backfield. It's going to be play action. It's going to be a slip screen to Jackson. Jackson with a good play going down the left sideline, brought down to the 21-yard line, a gain of 20, and that's the biggest play for Indianapolis in the first quarter. Colts finally utilizing the play action, and it worked there. Great design, great blocking by the offensive lineman. Great play there by Nelson to push the guy out of the way. Took out two corners with his block. And Jackson just made up all the rest of the ground. One receiver to the left, two to the right. Molly Cox on the left. Now Pittman motioning. Ryan in the shotgun, ball at the 22-yard line of the Buccaneers. Going to be another play action. Gives it to Michael Pittman. Pittman brought down immediately, though. That was by number 35, Jamil Dean, the corner. But that's a gain of 4. Second down and 6 coming up. Brought down at about the 18-yard line. Good to see Matt Ryan finally getting in touch with Michael Pittman now. Minute and a half left in the first quarter. Last few plays here. One receiver to left and right, tight end on both sides. Ryan in shotgun with Jackson. It's going to be another play action. Ryan looking across the middle, and it's caught by Pittman again at the 2-yard line. Almost a touchdown, but great tackle there by the Buccaneers. But that's another first down, and it's first down and goal for Indy. Matt Ryan finally finding that connection with Michael Pittman across the middle. Great throw. This is where the Colts primarily struggled last year, finishing drives at this exact part. And it's actually at the 1-yard line here for the Colts. Pittman to the right, Campbell to the left. Granson and Cox over there as well. Jackson gets it, and it's close, and it's down at the half-yard line, as the officials say. Colts will get one more play here before the end of the first quarter. Ball down at the half-yard line is what they're saying. Jackson was really close there, but they're thinking he might have gotten in. And they're saying, yeah, second and goal still. I thought Jackson got over, but one receiver to left and right. Tight end on both sides again. Same formation here. Jackson gets it, and it's a touchdown there. Yep, touchdown. Indianapolis. Deion Jackson finally gets it. And there's the touchdown that the Colts needed to put themselves on top. Oh, wait. No. No, they didn't. Oh, did Reich throw the challenge flag first? No way. Oh. Reich threw the challenge flag before they snapped it, and now they have to review it. Just accept it and move on. We got to see if this even made it in. Now we got to see the pass play. It looked like he was in, but I don't know. I really hope this is a touchdown, because if it's not, it should be a touchdown either way, but I don't know. We're going to find out very quickly. I think it was a touchdown either way, but we're going to find out. Yeah, I see you all in the chat saying it was a touchdown. Yeah, I'm pretty positive it was. It didn't look like his knee went down. Yeah, because his knees never went down because he was on top of Pinter's legs. So that should be a touchdown. That should be a touchdown. They're probably going to say he was down, but. Let's see what he says. Yep, it is confirmed, of course. Ugh. Of course, refs can never get it right, even when it's reviewed. Just run it again. Get the freaking touchdown. Come on. It's at the half-yard line. If you can't get it here, then I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know what we're doing. Thank you to everybody watching. 22 seconds left in this first quarter. Same formation. 2 tight ends to the right. Pittman on the right now. Going to hand it off to Jackson again. Jackson. Touchdown. And there it is. Colts finally get the touchdown that they wanted. Thank you. There we go. Finally got the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. My goodness me. Yep, that was clearly a touchdown there. Jeez. All right. Blankenship out to kick the extra point. Yeah, Jackson got 3 touchdowns, but only the third one actually counted. Blankenship. Kick is up, and it is good right down the middle. So the Colts take the lead 7-3 with 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Guys, I'll be back in 60 seconds. Yep, I'll be back in a few seconds here. Going to finish this up, but be right back. Don't go anywhere, guys. Again, if you're watching on YouTube and you want to watch this game live with me, follow that playback link in the description or in the comment section. Plug in your TV provider. You can watch this game live with me. We're back. Let's do this. No time to waste. Blankenship back to kick it. This is going to be returnable again. Retrieved at the 8-yard line, and he doesn't even get back to the 20. That was Kylan Granson back there on special teams, and he had him pushed out at the 18-yard line. So again, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers backed up inside their own 20. Two receivers to the right, 2 tight ends to the left. Gabbert under center. Gabbert looking, dumps it to his running back. Oh, what a tackle. That was by Rodney McLeod after a gain of 3. Great open field tackle there by Rodney McLeod Jr. Colts hitting these players hard in this game. Really awesome. That was White again on the catch. And that will end the first quarter. Again, we'll be back in 60 seconds, guys. That is the end of the first quarter. Colts lead 7-3. Be right back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, so far through the first quarter, we saw some great defense from the Indianapolis Colts, especially some stellar performances by number 90, Grover Stewart. And then the Colts, after struggling the first two drives against the Buccaneer defense, really started pouring it on in the third drive there. Michael Pittman getting some good action and Deion Jackson. Yes, Colts fan, Tom81. Yeah, it's a free browser. All you guys watching, it helps us support our channel. Here we go. Second quarter. Second down and 7, ball at the 22-yard line of the Buccaneers. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Tight end on the right as well. Gabbert in the shotgun with White. Gabbert will get the snap. Gabbert throwing across the middle, and it's caught by the tight end. That's number 88 again, Utton. And that's a huge play, and they're across midfield, and ball's at the 48 of Indianapolis. No one around him. Yeah, McLeod just did not. Nope. Somebody missed their assignment there, whether that be McLeod or Thomas. Somebody missed an assignment, and that was not good. One receiver to the right, two tight ends on the right, one tight end on the left. I formation. They're going to hand it off to White again. White with a good run, brought down at the 43-yard line of Indy, so that's a gain of 5. Tackle made by number 55, Sterling Weatherford. Couple of backups in now for the Indianapolis defense. Reich saying he wanted some of the starters to play, but we do see quite a few backups in right now. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the right. Gabbert in the shotgun. It's going to be another run to White. White with a first down, brought down at the 34-yard line. And that's another first down after a gain of 9. This was the same issue that we saw from last week for the Indianapolis Colts, just not being able to stop the run in these particular situations when the backup defense is on the field. Chris Williams, one of the primary defensive tackles right now. Three receivers to the right, tight end on the left. Still in the shotgun. It's going to be a pass to Leonard here. And that's a gain of 8, brought down at the 26-yard line. Buccaneers moving down the field here. That was Darden on the catch. Ball at the 27-yard line. So be second down and 3 coming up. 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends on the right. Gabbard in the shotgun. Going to hand it off again. Big play here for the Buccaneers and a great tackle by Rodney Thomas, but that ball is at the 14-yard line. So another first down for the Buccaneers. Tell you, when they take this first team defense off for Indianapolis, there is just not much going on up front for the Colts defense. They are just not getting any pressure, being blown off the line. And the secondary are the guys that are having to make the tackles 10 yards down the field. EJ Speed not looking very good. 1 receiver to the right, 2 receivers to the left, tight end on the left. It's going to be another handoff and another big play for the Buccaneers. He's brought down at the 1. That was Rodney Thomas again, and another 13-yard gain for the Buccaneers. They are literally running their way down the field right now. Byron Cowart not getting off blocks. Ball's at the 1-yard line. Indy calls a timeout to try to regroup here. Oh, there was a injury timeout. That's Robert Hainsey down. That is not what the Buccaneers want to see right now. Like we said before, many injuries right now for the Buccaneers, and especially on that offensive line, and they do not need another one of those. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate it. Robert Hainsey was the one that was injured on that play. That was the one of the Tampa Bay offensive linemen. Again, another big one. Yeah, Ruben, I agree, man. Yeah, everybody takes way too much of this. I mean, you saw the difference from when the 1s was on versus all the 2s being on. You're seeing the difference. It's okay. Although it's certainly not, it's certainly concerning. Don't like the fact that every time we bring the number 2s on, that every freaking time they keep doing this to us, and it sucks because it looks like the Bucs are about to score here, and that sucks because it just seems like our interior just does not do anything stopping the run when the second unit is in. Again, if you guys want to watch this game live with me while I do this live commentary, be sure to follow that playback link in the description or in the comment section of this video. And you guys will be able to watch it after plugging in your TV provider. Greatly appreciate you guys. Here we go. Ball's at the 1-yard line of Indianapolis. Hoping to maybe find a stop here somehow. 2 receivers to the left. 2 tight ends to the left. 1 receiver to the left. 1 receiver to the right. And looking to get over. And he is shy of the touchdown. saying he's down at the half-yard line. Just under 11 minutes left in the second quarter. So the Colts should be having their starters still in this game. That was number 21, Keyshawn Vaughn on the carry. Just about got in. One receiver to the left, two tight ends to the right, and a receiver to the right as well. Going to run the ball again, and Vaughn does get in, and that is a touchdown for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers take the lead. So the Buccaneers get away with only running the ball one time, or passing the ball one time on that drive, running the ball all the way down. The second team defense certainly struggling to stop the run. Suck up in to kick again. The kick is up, and it is through the uprights. Colts can trade with Tampa Bay for some defensive interior linemen. Yeah, I feel that. We need a Shaq ball punch. Yeah, if only Shaq Leonard was playing in this game, you know. Won't see him for a little bit longer, but certainly hope that in a few weeks we'll see him back out on the field. About 10 minutes left in the second quarter, guys. Yes, it is a very young backup D line. Dom's Destiny in here. He's a Bucks fan, I can tell. How are you today, Dom? Thanks for hopping into the stream. Good to hear. Good to hear. Game about to hop back on here. Camarda back to kick. We got Nick Foles coming in. So that was the last we would see of the starters, huh? Or at least most of them. Major VR, I love Tampa. Hey, I love it, man. Love that there's some Tampa Bay fans in here. Really appreciate you guys hopping in. Here we go. Thank you to the 200 people watching on YouTube. Thank you to the 83 people watching on Playback. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Nick Foles coming into the game for Indianapolis. Again, a lot of history with Frank Reich. Looking to solidify that second quarterback spot. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Tight end to the right as well. Foles under center. Phillip Lindsay in at running back. Lindsay is hit right at the line of scrimmage, but gets a gain of about 2 there. Just under 10 minutes in the second quarter left. Phillip Lindsay fighting for that number 3 running back spot. Lindsay runs hard, has a lot of great stuff. 2 receivers to the right, 2 tight ends on the left. Granson now motions to the right. Foles in shotgun with Lindsay. Foles going to pass it. He's going to dump it to Lindsay, but throws it behind him, and it's incomplete. Pass coverage by Dean. Hey, Sane, I greatly appreciate that, man. Normally, it's just me that does these live commentary, but if you want to watch this game live with me, be sure to click on that playback link in the description or in the comment section and put in your TV provider. You can watch it live. Here we go. Foles in the shotgun with Lindsay. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ball at the 26-yard line, and Strawn jumps, and that's going to be a false start. So it'll be 3rd down and 13 coming up for Indy. Yeah, I wonder, I guess Bowles and them just said that they didn't want to suffer many more injuries. So I think both teams probably just agreed it was going to be a first quarter, and that was it. So 9.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Same formation. Granson now motions in towards the line. Foles gets it. Foles has time. Steps up into the pocket, and Foles is going to run, and he's going to fall at the 28-yard line, and there's nowhere to go. And that is going to be a 4th down. I don't know why Foles decided to scramble, but the Colts are going to have to go punt it now because it's a 3-and-out. Hey, Dom's Destiny, quit spamming Pittman, please. Colts have to punt now at the 28-yard line. Hawk back to punt. Another good punt caught at the 16-yard line, and he's runs out of bounds at the 14. Another great punt from the Colts' newly acquired punter, Matt Hawk. Kicked it all the way from the 20-yard line, and now they're back on the inside of their own 20. Great punt there. The more and more Matt Hawk keeps punting this, the more and more awesome it looks, guys. Here we go. Ball at the 15 of Tampa. 8.5 minutes left in the second quarter. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on the right. Gabbard in shotgun. It's going to be another handoff, this time only a 2-yard gain before being brought down by, it looks to be Weatherford and number, I couldn't tell who the other one was. It might have been Cowart on the tackle. Yeah, it was Cowart and it was Weatherford. Again, Weatherford, a really big standout so far in all of this. Weatherford really looking strong. Might be the last linebacker on this roster. 3 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. Gabbard and shotgun all by himself. It's going to be a quick screen to Scotty Miller, and he's brought down immediately, and that's Anthony Chesley after a loss of 1. Great instinct play there by Anthony Chesley, coming up quick. Colts defense just flying everywhere on the pass defense right now. Chesley just not fooled at all. Love my boy Scotty Miller. BG, talons up. 3 receivers to the left, tight end on the right. Now Scotty Miller motions to the right. Gabbard in the shotgun with the running back. It looks to be Vaughn. Gabbard throws it across to the right. Oh, and it's dropped by Miller. He put it right where Miller was at, but I don't think Miller even knew that ball was coming, and he just drops it. And it's going to be a 4th down. That'll be 3 and out. Colts offense will come back out. Just feels like these teams are going back and forth so quickly. There's very little time being taken off the clock by either one of these offenses in this game. Punt is away, returned at the 40. Kiki QT with a good return. Great return, brought down at the 43-yard line of the Buccaneers. Kiki QT with another good punt return. And just like that, the Colts are in Buccaneer territory once again. We'll be back in 60 seconds, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't go anywhere. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Thank you to the 75 people watching on Playback. Thank you to the 200 people watching on YouTube. Greatly appreciate you guys. What up, Sane? How's it going, dude? Nick Foles coming back out. He needs to get something going because Nick Foles might lose his spot at some point if he don't start improving. Nick Foles in a shotgun all by himself. 2 wideouts to the right, 3 to the left. Foles with time. Foles rolling out to the right. Foles still looking and just throws it out of bounds. Nowhere to go. Ineligible man down the field on the offense is what they're saying. That looked to be number 62, Wesley French, just getting down the field a little too much on that play. 1st down and 15 coming up now. Two receivers to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on the right. In the backfield with Lindsey. It's going to be another pass. Throws it to Granson, and it's incomplete. Coverage all over him. What is going on? Like, can we not get, like, any kind of throwing, like, anything involved for Foles? Like he's not even, he's throwing it to guys that are completely covered. Like, there's, like, how... I mean, I don't think we've completed a pass yet with Foles. Holy cow. Two receivers to the left, tight end on the left and right. Foles in the shotgun with Lindsey. It's 2nd down and 15. Throws it across the middle, and it's caught by Jelani Woods, brought down at the 36-yard line, and that's a gain of 12. First catch, and there was Jelani Woods. Big play there. I think that's the first time we've seen him involved since week 1 against Buffalo in the preseason. Jelani just left all alone in the middle of the field there. All 6'7", 260 pounds of him. 3rd down and 3. Just over 6 minutes left in the second quarter. 3 receivers to the right, tight end on the left. Foles in the shotgun with Lindsey, ball at the 33 of Tampa Bay. It's going to be another quick pass. Throws out to Doolin. Doolin makes the catch, brought down at about the 30. We'll see where they spot him, but nevertheless, it is a first down for Indy. Quick pass there. Foles didn't even have to think about it. Great route there by Doolin on the quick screen. Doolin off the sideline now. Yeah, too obvious they were blitzing. Yeah, absolutely. They were blitzing quick. Going to be a quick play. Philip Lindsay on the run. Philip Lindsay brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of maybe 4 on the play. See where they spot him. But again, another decent run there for Philip Lindsay. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Ball at the 28. I don't know how many running backs we'll keep. Foles in a shotgun with Lindsey. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Granson to the right as well. It's going to be play action. Oh, and Granson with the slip screen. Granson makes one guy miss. Brought down right at around the marker. We'll see where they spot him. He might have been a little short, but I think he's just half a yard short. But Granson with the slip screen shakes one linebacker, breaks another tackle, and is brought down at the 21. Very close. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 coming up, but a great reception there by Granson. K-E-Y, no. Matt Ryan's not in right now. 1 receiver to the right, 2 to the left, tight end on the right. Foles in the shotgun with Lindsey again. They're going to call a timeout here. Took too long to develop that, and Foles is going to call a timeout with 4 minutes and 11 seconds left in the second quarter. Hey, I appreciate that, K-E-Y. Appreciate it. Make sure, guys, if you want to watch this game live with me, go on the Playback app. Follow that link in the description or in the comment section. You can watch this game live with me. Colts in bunch formation, going to hike it quickly. Philip Lindsay makes one guy miss, brought down at the 17. That's a gain of 4 on the carry. Great run there by Philip Lindsay. Made the linebacker miss with a nice lateral cut, and he gets the first down. I'll tell you what, Philip Lindsay may not have the great speed that he once had, but his lateral quickness, he has still got it, man. He can still make guys miss, and it is fantastic to watch. 3.5 minutes like in the second quarter. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Granson on the left. Foles under center. Like clock down to 5. Foles going to hand it off to Lindsay again. Lindsay keeps going, keeps his feet moving, brought down at the 13. That's a gain of 3 on the play. Again, Philip Lindsay just averaging 3 yards per carry on every run that he's getting. Yeah, Skylar and Kirsten. I thought they were going to be playing the starters all first half, but neither team really did that after the first quarter. So we're seeing the second team in the second quarter, and then I'm assuming we'll see much of the second, third stringers in the second half. I'll be my guess. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Now dueling motions. Woods on the right side. Foles under center is going to hand it off to Lindsey again. Lindsey with another good run, brought down right at around the line, maybe half a yard shy of the first down. But it'll be third and short coming up for Indy. Again, Philip Lindsey doing a fantastic job running the football. Wished he would have followed that right guard a little more to the outside, but nevertheless, it was still a good play. Yep, it'll be third and short coming up. Colts may wait till the 2-minute warning. One receiver to the right, two to the left. Tight end on the right. Oh, and then there's a jump. We're going to see if it's a false start or an offside, but Patman and everyone on the Colts thinks it's a offside. Actually pushed over the right tackle there. Should be a first down for Indy. Hey, Anthony Hurt, I greatly appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yep, an offside. Neutral zone infraction by Tampa Bay. That will be a first down for Indy. And they're going to be inside the 5-yard line. That was number 93 for Tampa Bay. And that was Carl Nassib. And that'll bring it to the 2-minute warning. Colts driving inside the 5-yard line again. 2-minute warning. Colts driving. We'll be back in 60 seconds, guys. Thank you for watching. All right, once again, guys, Colts driving inside the 5-yard line of Tampa Bay now in the red zone. Can the Colts capitalize? Colts fan Tom 81. I actually am liking Sam more and more that I watch Foles. I think Sam is going to end up being better. Foles, I just don't know if he has it. I'm just not liking what I'm seeing from him. But anyway, 1st and goal. 2 minutes left in the second. Ball at the 3.5-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends to the right. Foles under center. Lindsey in the backfield. Foles going to hand it off to Lindsey. Lindsey nowhere to go. Gets about half a yard. Brought down right after. Colts don't need to hurry up here. They're right in the position they want to be to burn some clock. But there was no blocking in the middle of the field there. They're going to hand it off to Lindsey again. Lindsey trying to get to the edge. And it's or are they going to say he's out? I think they're going to say he's out. Oh, they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line right before he got in. But I could have sworn he made it in. But Lindsey got to that edge, but he didn't extend. And they're saying he stepped out. I could have sworn he got in, but oh, he's in. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Come on, ref. That's a touchdown. Looks like hopefully they're going to challenge this. Yeah, they're going to challenge this, and they're going to say that's a touchdown. Yeah, these refs are trash, bro. That's a touchdown through and through. He's not even out. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown by Philip Lindsey. Yeah, that's a touchdown, bro. Yeah, that's a touchdown. That is an easy touchdown. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Philip Lindsey was a great grab. I like him as running back 3. Thank you to everybody watching on YouTube. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you can already. Liking the stream will get it to more fans around the NFL. So please be sure to like the stream if you haven't already. Be sure to subscribe. We are 24 subs away from 12 or 21 subs away. And here's the ruling. Yep, it is a touchdown. There we go. Philip Lindsey gets his first touchdown of the preseason for the Indianapolis Colts. There we go. That's a touchdown. Nice job, Philip. We're 21 subs away, guys, from 12,500 subs on YouTube. We hit that mark. We hit 12,000 just a month ago. So greatly appreciate you guys doing that. Greatly appreciate it. Blankenship going to kick. And that is up and good. So Colts take a 14-10 lead with 1 minute and 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Hey, Brandon, we're going to definitely do this playback during the season as well. So we highly encourage all of you that are watching these games. Even if you guys don't need us as a playback service, if you guys are able to watch the games on your own, even if you can't or you can, doesn't matter. If you guys want to watch us do live commentary while watching the game at the same time, going on playback will help us so much. It helps support the channel. The more viewers we have in there, the better it helps our channel. Greatly appreciate everybody who's watching on YouTube, though. Greatly appreciate everybody who's watching on playback. Make sure you guys follow that link in the description or in the comment section. Plug in your TV provider, and you'll get to watch me do live commentary while also watching the football game. Here we go. Colts set to kick off. It's again Blankenship back there to kick. This one all the way back into the end zone, and they're not going to return this one. Tampa Bay will have 1 minute and 37 seconds left to find a way to respond. Here we go. And this is number 2, and that's Kyle Trask. One receiver to the left, 1, 2 to the right. It's going to be a screen. Oh, and he overthrows Vaughn. Number 96, RJ McIntosh, was close by, and Trask just overthrew him, trying to keep it out of the range of McIntosh. Two receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hey, everybody listen to Colts Nation there. Trask in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Vaughn again. Vaughn is tackled by Weatherford after a gain of 4, brought down to the 29-yard line. Tampa with all 3 timeouts. Under a minute 20 now. 3rd down and 6 coming up at the 24-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Trask in the shotgun again. Trask throws it across the middle of the field. It's caught, but that's only a gain of 4. Chesley and Weatherford on the coverage. Caught by number 18, Tyler Johnson again. It's going to be 4th down and 2. We'll see what the Buccaneers decide to do here. Hey, H. Hamlin, I appreciate the kind words there on the commentary. Greatly appreciate that. It looks like the Buccaneers are going to go for it. It's actually spotted at the 34, so they're a yard short. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. We'll see what the Buccaneers want to do here. They may just try to run the clock out, and they are going to run the clock out. They're not going to snap it. I think they're just going to end up punting this away, and it's probably going to end up going into halftime. So it looks like the Colts will retain the lead going into halftime, and the Colts will be receiving the ball at the start of the second half. .26 seconds left in the second quarter. Ball at the 29. Can the Colts get some kind of return? Kiki QT back to try to return it. Gets the ball to the 29-yard line before being brought down. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. QT doing a really great job of returns in this game. And Colts fan Tom 81, that's Anthony Chesley for number 47 and Tony Brown for number 38. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all listen to Colts Nation here. Look at this guy. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Let me make you a mod, man. Let me make you a mod. Thank you. And the Colts are just going to go in the QB kneel position. Foles going to kneel it here. And the Colts are going to take this into halftime with a 14-10 lead at the half. That's going to do it for halftime, guys. I will be back in a few seconds. I'll be back in a few minutes, actually, and we will discuss the first half and talk about the second half going forward. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be right back.
You had in the first half to evaluate both sides of the ball.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to everybody that's still hanging out. Just wanted to go ahead and give you guys a update on the Colts versus the Buccaneers. The first half of play. Thank you to everybody that's still watching. So for the Indianapolis offense, we saw Matt Ryan go 5 of 7 for 59 yards, was sacked once with a QB rating of 96.7. And Nick Foles, well, they went 3 of 5 for 24 yards, QB rating of 72.1. Rushing wise, Philip Lindsay, 7 carries for 23 yards and a touchdown. You had Matt Ryan as the second leading rusher with 1 rush for 11 yards. And receiving wise, Deion Jackson, 2 catches for 30 yards. Michael Pittman, 3 catches for 29 yards. And Jelani Woods, 1 for 12. And Kylan Granson and Ashton Doolin both had 1 catch for 6 yards. Offensive wise for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tom Brady went 6 of 8 for 44 yards. Blaine Gabbert, 5 of 7 for 46 yards. And Kyle Trask, 1 of 2 for 5 yards. Keyshawn Vaughn, their leading rusher, 6 carries for 33 yards. Hunter Fournette, 2 carries for 13 yards. And Rashad White, 6 carries for 9 yards. And the receiving wise, Cade Otton had 2 catches for 37 yards. Julio Jones, 1 for 20. Tyler Johnson, 2 for 15. And Cameron Brate, 2 for 10. Defensive wise, when you're looking at some of the players that really stood out, Rodney Thomas making some great tackles. Grover Stewart had 3 tackles in 3 tackles on 1 drive, and had 2 for tackle for a loss. So great playing there by Grover Stewart. Sterling Weatherford also with 3 tackles. Rodney McLeod with 3. So some great play by some of the Colts defensive players, not involving the running defense, but in the passing defense has been very solid so far. The leading tacklers for Tampa Bay's defense, Olakunle Fatuski, Deidrin Sanat, and KJ Britt were the leading tacklers, and Chris Cooper. Fatukowski had 4. Sanat, Britt, and Cooper had 3. No turnovers in this game so far. So far it has been a clean game. Touchdown coming from Deion Jackson on a rushing touchdown, and a touchdown from Philip Lindsay. And Keyshawn Vaughn had a rushing touchdown as well. And Suckup had a 39-yard kick. Couple more minutes here before the second half of the Indianapolis Colts versus Bucks game comes in. Dadzilla saying, thank you, Derek, for getting us access to the game. I live in Florida, so it's impossible to watch Colts games this year without your help. Truly appreciated. Hey, absolutely. Glad you're being able to do that. And Hamlin, no, I haven't heard anything about OBJ. Nothing. Oh, hey, I appreciate you figuring it out. But it looks like I'd be my guess that Sam Ehlinger is probably going to finish out the rest of the second half, which will definitely give a good indication of where we're at. Because, I think that Sam Ehlinger, is going to prove why he maybe deserves to be that second quarterback, because Foles wasn't getting the job done a lot of times, but I think that and the teams are both coming out. Bucks just coming back out onto the field now, and the Colts should be coming out any minute. Carlos Manza, living in California. I have to go to a bar that has the ticket if I want to watch a Colts game. Looking forward to this for the regular season. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you hopping in. Yeah, we'll have this every Sunday, pretty much. So. Yeah, Nick Cross looks good. I mean, I love all three of those guys. You can't make me pick, honestly. Hard to replace a top fringe top 5 punter. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But I mean, look at what Hawk did in the first half, man. The 3 punts that he had, he pinned him inside the 20 every single time. He did a fantastic job. Fantastic. Should only be a couple more minutes, guys, before the second half of the Colts and Bucks games come back in. Hey, Colts Nation, appreciate you doing that, man. Appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate it, Oda. I appreciate you seeing your thing. Jonathan Taylor, Edgerrin James. I mean, that's recency bias for me because I don't remember watching a ton of Edge, during his prime. I didn't watch a ton of Edge. But I'm obviously paying extreme attention to Jonathan Taylor. Now, who do I think is going to have the better career? I think Jonathan Taylor will. But again, it's Edge. Edge is the best running back that we've had in this team. So. Hey, appreciate everyone who subscribed. Hey, guys, we are 17 subs away from hitting 12,500 subs on YouTube. Can we make that happen? Can we get 17 more subs on the channel before the night is over? If we can make that happen, you guys would be awesome. Thank you to the 50 people watching on Playback, and thank you to the 164 people watching on YouTube. Greatly appreciate it, guys. Here we go. And second half is about to get started. Here we go. Hey, Sane, I love it, man. I love that thinking. Here we go. Thank you to everybody still watching, and the second half is underway. Kick is up. Colts look like they'll try to return this. This is Dallas Flowers on the return. Flowers makes one guy miss. A good return here. Flowers with a chance to make something happen. He's across the 50, brought down at the 49 of the Buccaneers, and the Colts are in Buccaneer territory already. 10 seconds into the second half. Great return by Dallas Flowers. Flowers, who is looking to try to make a roster spot on the back end of the cornerback room. And my goodness, he is making a case to be one of the return guys for Indy this year. He has been really good in the preseason at being able to return kick returns, and that is awesome. Great return there by Flowers. It's not the first time he's had a good return in this preseason, but I like what I'm seeing. They're going to start it off now. Jackson, I think it is. No, that's looks to be Tyson Williams actually on the run there, and that's a 5-yard gain. Colts hurrying up. Tyson Williams out there now running the football. Hey, B-man, that's awesome, dude. Hey, larger life, Derek. I like Lindsey. Good job so far. Yeah, I like him too. Ellinger is now in with Williams. Ellinger under center with Williams in the backfield. One receiver to left and right. 2 tight ends on the left. Now Patman motions left. Ellinger going to do play action. Ellinger stepping up. Ellinger's got a lot of room to the right. He's got a lot of room. Can he get a touchdown? Oh, he makes one guy miss. Ellinger goes touchdown. Touchdown, Sam Ellinger. A 45-yard touchdown run by the young man. Let's go, Sam Ellinger. That is what you get when you let Sam Ellinger run the football. The Colts brought all the attention to the left side, and when he had all that space out there, it was 40 yards before he even got touched. What a run by Sam Ellinger. That is the way you kick off the second half of a football game, folks. Sam Ellinger, make him the second quarterback. Make him the backup right now, Frank Reich. Let's go. Sam Ellinger is QB2. Absolutely. No doubt anymore. That's it. That's all you needed. That's it. That's it. That's it. Sam is QB2. Easy. Let's go. We'll be back in 60 seconds, guys. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for tuning in. We're back, folks. We're back, folks. Hold on. I'm making a tweet. Sam freaking Ellinger, bro. Love it, man. Love that you have a backup quarterback that can do that, man. Love it. I don't care if he's going up against 2s and 3s. I don't care. He's dominating these guys, man. Love it. It's awesome. He is such a different quarterback than what he was last year. You really are seeing a different Sam Ellinger than what you saw from his first year. Here we go. If you guys ain't watching this on Playback right now, I don't know what y'all are doing. Come over here and watch this game live with me. Kick is away. Fielded at the 3. And another great tackle there. Brought down to the 24-yard line. That looked to be Odenigbo out there with the tackle. And that was also number 48. That was James Skalski with the initial hit. Hey, Doms, appreciate you, man. I'm from Ohio, too, so I appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching on Playback. Thank you to everybody watching on YouTube. 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends to the right. Trask under center with Vaughn in the backfield. Now Johnson motions towards the line. Going to hand it off to Vaughn. Vaughn is hit right at the line of scrimmage, and that is Weatherford. Weatherford with another great tackle, cementing himself. He looks like a guy that is going to make this roster, ladies and gentlemen. Just fills that gap perfectly. Vaughn didn't hit the gap quickly, and Weatherford just hit him right at the line. No gain on the play. Ellinger can't be put on the practice squad. There's no way. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on the right. It's going to be another run for Vaughn. Vaughn brought down to the backfield by Anthony Chesley. A 4-yard loss by Anthony Chesley. Comes in off the edge. There was nothing that Tampa Bay offense could do. Chesley was nowhere to be found. What a hit. 3rd down and 14 now for the Buccaneers. Colts defense just stomping the Tampa Bay Buccaneers right now. One receiver to the left, 2 to the right, tight end to the right as well. Trask back, those are across the middle, and it's caught. What a catch by Johnson. Tackle made by Denbro, and that's brought down at the 41-yard line. What a catch there by Johnson, and a great throw by Trask. There was no one there. Thrown over the head of Forrest Ryan. Two receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Vaughn, gain of about 7 on the play, brought down at the 48-yard line. 2nd and 3rd coming up. Just 11 and a half minutes left in the 3rd. Thank you, mods, for keeping up with stuff. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end on the right. 2nd down and 4. Going to be another run. Tampa Bay with a good run here, brought down at the 44 of Indy. That's another 1st down. Colts defense, again, getting soft up the middle with this run. Just nobody filling gaps right now. Weatherford on the tackle. Come on, Colts. Yeah, Adrian, I agree. 1 receiver to left and right. 2 tight ends on the left. Trask still under center. Ball at the 44-yard line. Oh, what a play there. Oh, and he's tackled in the backfield by JoJo Doman, brought down at the 49. That's a loss of 5 on the play. Run by number 43, Patrick Leonard. JoJo Doman also having a great game today. Couple of good tackles as well. Thank you to everybody watching on the streams right now. Greatly appreciated. 2nd down and 14. 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right, tight end on the right. Oh, and the ball was batted at the line of scrimmage. I believe that was Odangbo that got his hands up. Odangbo with that insanely long arm span. Trask eyed it down, tried to hit the slant for Johnson. Wilcox on the coverage, but Odangbo just knocked it down. Great job there by Odangbo. That's not the first time that we've seen Odangbo do that in the preseason so far. That's one of the many things you're hoping he continues to improve in his game. 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right, tight end on the right as well. Trask throws it across the middle. It's caught. That's Leonard again, but Weatherford on the coverage, brought down to the 41. He's about 5 yards shy. That's actually 6 yards shy of the 1st down. The 4th down coming up. See what the Buccaneers decide to do here. You think Colts would keep both JoJo and Weatherford? I'm not sure, man. Both of them are great players, but if I had to pick one or the other, I'm going Weatherford. The Colts or the Bucs are going to go for it here on 4th down and 6. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Trask in the shotgun with Leonard. Oh, and there's a flag on the play. It's going to be a false start on the tight end. That was number 88, Cade Otten, who has been involved heavily in this game so far, and the Buccaneers are going to have to punt it. So the Colts defense does get a stop. I'll say this, Weatherford is for sure making this roster. I don't know about JoJo, but he's definitely making it. He's going to at least make it to all right, punt is about to go up. Kiki QT fields it at the 9. Great punt return, brought down at the 22-yard line, gets a gain of 14 on the play. QT thinking if he had one more block, he could have made something big happen there. But the Colts coming back out 21-10 going into the third. Everyone telling me to stop talking about Sam Ellinger. Like, I don't care, bro. I don't care. I'll say it. I'll say it to the moon and back. I mean, I'm one of these people that has been constantly talking about how you can't always take into account everything that happens against second and third stringers, especially third stringers sometimes. But I mean, come on. I mean, Ellinger can run, Foles can't, right? I mean, Ellinger just showed it, right? And then, Ellinger just looks so much more solid right now than what Foles does. He looks like he just understands what's going on a little more. And Weatherford's just been phenomenal. Thank you guys again to everyone that's subscribing. We are 15 subs away from reaching our goal of 12,500. Also, with that rush, that now puts Sam Ellinger as our leading rusher. All right, here we go. Yes, Zane, I did know that. We just hit that recently. We just hit over 3 million views on our channel. So greatly appreciate it. Here we go. 8.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Sam Ellinger in the shotgun with Tyson Williams. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Jelani Woods on the left side as well. Now Ellinger under center. He's going to hand it off to Williams. Williams trying to cut back. Gets to about the 31-yard line. So that's a gain of 3. Two receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the right. Ball at the 31-yard line of Indy. Ellinger under center. Ellinger going to hand it off to Williams again. Williams cutting back inside. Great movement there. And that's a gain of 8 on the play. First down for the Colts. Great run there by Tyson Williams. Three receivers to the left. Woods on the right. Ellinger in the shotgun with Williams. Now QT motions to the right. Gonna be a pass to Patman this time. Nowhere to go. Gets maybe a yard on the play, but the defense read that screen really quickly. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Ellinger in the shotgun with Williams. Play action. Ellinger has time, steps up, makes the throw to Patman, and that's a 10-yard, 12-yard gain. That's another first down. Great play there by Ellinger. Again, last year's Ellinger doesn't do that. It looks so simple, but he doesn't do that. He would not step up into the pocket like that, noticing the pressure and deliver a decent throw like that. I mean, it just isn't something he would have done last year. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the left, Ellinger in the shotgun with Williams again. He's going to hand it off to Williams. Williams with the outside edge on the right side. He's got a hole, and he gets pushed out at about the 31-yard line. Another big run for Tyson Williams. Williams on this drive running really hard, but there is a flag on the play. It's probably going to be holding, and it is. Holding on the offense. Yeah, I agree with Carlos. You can't give Nick Foles years. Like Nick Foles is old enough. He should not need years to adapt to a system. Like he's been in this league for over 10 years. He does not need years to get into a system. First down and 20 now for the Colts. Ball at the 37 of Indy. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Ellinger gets the ball. He's going to dump it out to Strawn, and that is a catch. Caught at the 48-yard line. Good gain there and a great play by Strawn. Those two had a great connection in the Lions game last week. Strawn with 3 catches for 45 yards and a touchdown. That gains 11. So Colts now in a good situation here. Ball at the 48-yard line of Indy still. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Ellinger and shotgun again with Williams. Ellinger. It's going to be a quick pass to Patman again. Patman with some room. Patman breaks a couple tackles. It's a foot race brought down at the 14-yard line. What a play by Desmond Patman. Patman again with another solid catch, continuing on with this great preseason he's been having. The Colts again going back to a quick screen to Patman, and Patman following his blocks really well. Tackle was made by number 37, and that is Kyler McMichael. Ellinger under center, one receiver to the right and left, tight end on both sides. Williams in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Williams. Williams nowhere to go, brought down at the line of scrimmage, tackled by number 91, and that is Benning Patoya. Great play there by Benning. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Ellinger in the shotgun with Williams again. Second down and 11. Going to hand it off to Williams again. Williams with a lot of room in front of him. Great run. Brought down about a yard shy of the first down. Again, another great run from Williams, but there's another flag on the play. Another holding on the offense. What up, Carl? How you doing, man? Thank you to the 60 people watching on Playback. Thank you to the 200 people watching on YouTube right now. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Ball at the 25. Second down and 21. Ellinger looking down the field, drops it to Jackson, but hit right away Ball at the 21-yard line now. It's a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd down and 17 coming up. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Ellinger in shotgun with Jackson. Ellinger has time. Looking, throws it deep down the field, and it's out of bounds. Threw it away. Nobody there. Smart decision. The Colts are going to have to kick a field goal here. But that's okay. Put them in position in order to be able to make a field goal. I got some Arnold Palmer, Alex. Me, I love Arnold Palmer. So this will be a 40-yard field goal attempt here. Blankenship. And it's up, and it is good. Blankenship with another field goal. And the Colts extend on their lead. It is now 24-10 Colts over the Bucs. Colts now have a 2-touchdown lead against the Buccaneers with 2 minutes and 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Thank you, Julian. Appreciate that. Let me make a poll. I'm going to make a poll for you guys. Just because I want to see this. There you go. There's QB2. There's the poll for you guys. You can vote on that in the YouTube chat. And then 94% of the voters right away in the YouTube chat is Sam. Jeez. Look, I understand people say Foles has been in the league longer and he might handle things a little better, but like, I mean, I'm just looking at the way these dudes handle the game, and like nothing stands out. Nothing stands out for Foles. Like Sam is 5 of 6 for 65 yards. Foles was 3 of 5 for 24 yards. Like, I mean, this is not the first time that he's outperformed Nick Foles. He's outperformed Nick Foles all the way. He's outperformed Nick Foles the entire way. Like it makes no sense at this point to have Nick Foles as the number 2 quarterback when you have your guy, when you have your one of your other quarterbacks just absolutely dominating the competition. Kick is off. Looks like they may try to return this one, and they will. So another return brought down at the 24-yard line again. There's a flag on the play, though. That was Skolsky and Denbo. During the return, a holding on the return team. Return by, couldn't tell who that was. Thank you to everybody subbing to the channel. Greatly appreciate that. I think we get the point that everybody loves Sam Ellinger. So thank you to everybody watching on YouTube and on Playback. Greatly appreciate it. Trask still in the game. One receiver to the left, two to the right. Tight end on the left. Trask in the shotgun with Leonard. It's going to be another handoff to Leonard. Leonard hit at the line of scrimmage by Weatherford. Gets 1 yard, but Weatherford again on the tackle. Weatherford is just everywhere right now. Weatherford with 7 tackles in this game, and he's done that in these last 2 quarters, and the third quarter is not even over yet. Weatherford just everywhere right now. One receiver to the left, one to the right. Tight end, 2 tight ends on the right. Trask under center. Second down and 9. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Ball at the 16-yard line. Trask going to try to dump it off. He rolls out to his right, throws it deep down the field. There's no one there as a coverage mix-up, and he is brought down at the 39-yard line. No one on the right side of that field, and Trask just lofted it up. And that is a huge play for the Buccaneers there in Indianapolis territory. Two receivers to the left, 2 tight ends to the right. Trask under center. Another run here by Leonard, brought down at the 32-yard line. So that is a gain of 6 on the play. Second down and 4. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Now receiver motions to the right. Trask going to go and play action. He gets pressure, but he gets out of it. That was Odangbo, but Leonard there to make the catch, and it's a gain of 5 on the play. Darn, Odangbo almost had the sack on the outside, but Trask just slipped it barely. Two receivers to the left, one to the right, tight end on the right. There'll be another run for Leonard. Leonard shrugging off the tacklers, brought down by Banagoo, and it looked to be Skalski after a gain of 3. And that is going to end the third quarter right there. And that's going to end the third quarter, guys. We'll be back in 1 minute. And just don't go anywhere. Thank you, guys.
Gentlemen,
We are back. Okay, good. Just making sure we're not good. Two receivers to the right, two to the left, tight end on the right, Trask in the shotgun all by himself. Under pressure, he's going to run by himself. He's going to slide at the 20. Weatherford was the first one nearby. There's going to be a hold, I think, on the, holding on the offensive line. That's going to push him back. Here we go. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Tight end on the right. Trask in the shotgun with Leonard. Ball at the 34 of Indy. Trask under pressure again, and he gets sacked. Ben Banagoo with the sack. Coer was the initial guy on the initial blitz that brought the middle of the field in. Trask tried to move up, but Banagoo was right there to get him. Third down and 22 coming up, just under 14 minutes. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Two guys in the backfield. Trask with time, stepping up into the pocket, has to drop it off to Leonard again. Great open field tackle there. That was Dallas Flowers after a gain of maybe 5 or 6 on the play, but it's still going to be fourth down and long coming up for Tampa Bay. Hey, Eli, I'm enjoying the game. This is awesome. I love that the Colts are up, doing what they're doing. Fourth down and 17. I imagine the Tampa Bay is going to end up kicking the field goal here. Somewhat of a longer kick here. Ball's at the 35, so this is a 52-yarder here. Gets the snap. Kick is up, and it is no good. He missed it. Missed it wide right. Wouldn't say wide right, but it was right, and he missed it. There we go. Colts with a 2-touchdown lead in the fourth quarter. Expect to see them run the bunch here. Try to run some clock out. Colts defense today definitely been impressive to say the least. The rushing defense has still not been something to be admired, but the passing defense has been very, very good. Ball at the 42-yard line of Indy. 2 receivers to the right, 2 tight ends to the left. Ellinger going to do play action here. Ellinger motions out to the right. Ellinger looking down the field, and he's just going to throw it out of bounds. Not give them any chance to get anything going. I'm surprised they didn't try to run the football there to get the clock going, but two receivers to the left, 2 tight ends to the right. Ellinger in shotgun with Williams. They are going to run it this time with Williams. Williams nowhere to go. Brought down at the line of scrimmage. That is again Benning Potea. Just over 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 3rd down and 10. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ellinger in shotgun with Williams. Ellinger with time. Oh, facing pressure, and he's sacked. Brought off the left side by Anthony. Not good blocking there by Ryman. Ryman got completely burnt off the edge, and Anthony just came in there and got Ellinger quickly. Punt is away. Another punt inside the 12, and he's brought down right away. That was a great play there by Skalski. Great punt by Hawk, and a great play by Skalski again. That's another guy that's going to be making this practice squad. No question about it. Yeah, Eagle Bear, I agree. Tell you what, I think the Colts are happy that they got Matt Hawk. I'll tell you what. Hawk has just been phenomenal, man. Two receivers to the right, two tight ends to the left. Trask hands it off to Leonard again. Dallas Flowers makes a tackle at the 20, but that's a gain of 6. Two receivers to the left, one to the right, tight end on the left. It's going to be another run for Leonard. Oh, and he's hit right in the backfield, and that was Ben Banigou and Anthony Chesley. Banigou as well making a great play. Banigou in the last 2 drives has made some great big plays for the Indianapolis Colts. Trask is back, lets it go. Flowers on the coverage, no flag. Pass intended for number 83, Devin Tompkins. Rookie out of Utah State. Yeah, nowhere to go. It's a 4th down and 6, and the Buccaneers have to punt. Punt is away. Kiki QT gets it at the 38-yard line, brought down at the 47-yard line. So another 9-yard return there for the Colts, and they're right almost on the other side for the Buccaneers territory once again. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to catch up on Twitter stuff right now. So looks like Jack Cohen's going to be coming into the game. The Ravens have won 24 straight preseason games. Think how crazy that is. Do I see the Dolphins score right now? No. Holy crap. 48-10. Miami over Philly. Holy jeez, bro. What? Dang, that's like as bad as the Bills game, Bills and Broncos game last week, dude. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Holy cow, man. That is crazy. Miami be going off right now, man. Jeez. Wish the Colts would be able to do that against Tampa Bay, but I mean, I'll take 24-10 though. I ain't gonna complain. I just want to see us win, but my gosh, that is bad, bro. Holy cow. All right, Jack Cohen coming into the game. Just under 10 minutes in the 4th quarter. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on the left. Now Michael Harris motions to the right. Cohen's going to hand this off to Devontae Price. Price with a good run. Brought out after a gain of about 4. Thought he could have had more on that, but A solid run there. Also, by the way, Sam Ehlinger finishes another game in this preseason with over 100 QB rating. Every single game this preseason, he has finished with over 100 QBR. One receiver to the left, two to the right, tight end on the left again. Cohen almost losing the snap. Cohen motions to the left. Oh, throws it to Jacobson, but Jacobson drops it. Darn, that had a chance to get a first down there, but nope. Oh, you see? Oh, Chad's still on there. Oh, okay. My bad. One receiver to the left, three to the right. Price in the backfield with Cohen. Cohen gets it, throws it across the middle. It's caught by DeMichael Harris, brought down at the 38-yard line. That's a first down for Indianapolis. Good throw there by Jack Cohen. Great catch. Pierce probably played the first couple drives, but he didn't get involved in it. There were a bunch of guys on the starters that didn't get involved in this game, so. $12 subscribers away from 12,500, guys. One receiver to left and right, tight end on both sides. Cohen under center. Cohen play action with Price. Cohen looking. He's going to run it himself, get a gain of a yard, and walk out of bounds. Smart play there by Cohen. I thought he got a yard out of that run, but apparently they're saying it's still 2nd and 10. But I thought he got a yard out of that. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Cohen in shotgun with Price. Just under 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Ball at the 37-yard line of Buccaneers. Price going to get the handoff. Price with the little room up front. Brought down at the 34-yard line, or at the 29-yard line, I'm sorry. That's a gain of 8 on the play. So it'll be 3rd down and short coming up for Indy. Invisible. The starting defense looks really good. Second string defense, some guys are good, some guys are really bad. So especially on the defensive line, they're not that great, but two receivers to the left, two to the right. Cohen in shotgun again with Price. Now one motions. Price up the middle. Oh, and he gets stuffed. Depending on where they spot him, he is going to be a yard shy of the first down. Okay, good job, Colts Nation. Thank you for getting rid of the bots. Blankenship coming out to kick the field goal here. This should be about a 45-yarder from here. So he has plenty of leg. Kick is up, and it is through the uprights easy. So it'll now be 27-10 Indianapolis with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, 6.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Be back in 60 seconds, guys. Thank you very much. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. We're back. Yeah, ABs, I understand it. Yeah, this team definitely has a great initiative for mental health, and it's great. I enjoy the fact that they're so open about it. Here we go. Just over 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and the Colts about to kick it off again after extending their lead to 27-10. Kick is at the 5. Oh, and he's hit hard at the 25-yard line by Skalski. Another tackle for Skalski. Definitely am impressed with Skalski, especially on the special teams, man. He is making a ton of tackles. One receiver to the right, 2 to the left, tight end on the right. Trask under center with Leonard in the backfield. Ball at the 26 of Tampa. Oh, and Ben Bannigu with a huge play. Burnt the tackle on the inside, and Bannigu with another tackle for a loss. That's a 5-yard loss there. The left tackle completely whiffed. Bannigu with an insane swim move, and he stood no chance. Bannigu securing his spot tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That was nasty. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Trask in the shotgun all by himself. Going to be a quick dump off. Oh, and tackle made by Weatherford again after only a gain of 3. That was Tompkins on the screen to the left. Weatherford and Bannigu, man, making freaking plays, dude. They are balling tonight. Bannigu with some great tackles for a loss, and Weatherford just making tackles everywhere. 9 tackles in this game for Weatherford. Two receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the left, Trask in the shotgun. It's going to be a handoff to Leonard. Leonard gets a good gain there, brought down at the 20 or at the 30-yard line. Tackle made by Denbo. Yeah, the face-off. I agree, dude. I think Weatherford's going to get the edge here, but you got a couple good ones for sure. 4th down and 7. QT back to return. Has averaged almost 12 yards per punt return today. So very, very good on the punt return aspect of things. QT calling fair catch. Oh, and he bobbles the ball, but Rodney Thomas was there to get it. Whoo! Kiki QT ran into his own guys who was trying to block for him. That was Rodney Thomas. Fumbled the ball, but thankfully Thomas was aware of where the ball was. And, man, he got it. So, Colts dodge a bullet. Mikey, what's up, man? Two receivers to the right, 2 tight ends to the left. Farrah now motions to the left. Going under center with Price in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Price. Price, nowhere to go, but he slips a tackle somehow, gets a gain of, I think, 4 on the play before being brought down. Wow, that run looked like it was going to get nowhere. And Devontae Price with a good run there, good way of breaking tackles, and makes the play. Great second effort there. Same formation. Cohen in the shotgun, though, with Price. Oh, and Cohen loses the snap. Cohen's going to go down at the 26. Loss of about 5 on the play there. The snap was a little high, and Cohen couldn't grab it right away. One receiver to the left, 3 to the right. Price in the backfield. Price trying to find movement, couldn't get anywhere, loses another 5 yards. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left. It'll be 4th down. The Colts will have to punt it. Here we go. Hawk out to punt again. See how Hawk does with this punt. Furthest punt he's had to deal with so far. Punts it all the way back to the 25. Good punt. Tompkins brought down by Skolsky again at the 36-yard line. Great punt there. Great job by Skolsky. Great tackle. Special teams coverage has been better tonight. Yeah, absolutely. Cody saying that in the chat. Yeah. Special teams was much better today than what it has been in previous weeks for sure. Just over 2 minutes left in the game, guys. Colts with this game pretty much in the bag at this point. Almost about to finish up the preseason, guys. And then next time the Colts take the field against an opponent, the games will mean something. Yep, Cody's saying we're going to do a video, guys, right after this stream is over, breaking down everything that's going on. So if you guys are looking for some more reactions from Cody and myself, be sure to keep an eye out on our channel. We will have a video up tonight about that. Here we go. Ball at the 38-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Going to be another run for Leonard. Weatherford again with the other tackle brought down at the 42-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. Weatherford, that's his 10th tackle of the game. He's making the team, y'all. He's making the team. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the left. Trask in the shotgun. I mean, another run for Leonard. Leonard gets a gain of 8 on the play down at the 50. That's going to be a first down. Well, the Colts are going to win this game, folks. Colts do win one preseason game after all. After coming up short on a game-losing drive each time in the last two, the Colts are going to walk away with this one as winners. 45 seconds left in the fourth. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. It's going to be another run for Leonard. Leonard brought down at the 44-yard line by Banagoo once again. Banagoo on the ground holding his left arm. Please tell me he's not hurt. I don't think he is. It's okay. I think he's all right. Yeah. Yeah, he's all right. And that's going to be it for this one, guys. The Colts are your winners. The Colts have won against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 27-10. Hey, Julianne, I greatly appreciate you being in here. Thank you. 2 curses to lift. Yep, that's what it is. Start of the season, here it comes. So, hey, thank you to everyone on Playback that watched today. Greatly appreciate you guys watching this game with me and being able to do all this with me. Thank you to everyone on YouTube who watched this stream and did my commentary with me as well. Greatly appreciate all of you guys being in here and doing this with me. I appreciate everyone who gets to watch these games with me and encourages me to do this. This is what I love doing, and it's been a whole heck of a lot of fun. Greatly appreciate all of you guys so very much. And now the Colts are on to beat the Houston Texans week 1, guys. That's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, guys, go Colts.